Welcome to Roddcar. It's the Puffer Zone Network. It's Roddcar. We're here. I'm Matt Spalding, and I'm completely alone in the booth as of right now. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to listen to me and only me until somebody saves you. Let's look at the starting grid here. Michael P. Frisch on the pole. It's all random draw, by the way, for the first race of IROC 6. Max Williams will be second, Dylan Dreiling third, Michael Cozy Jr. fourth, Matthew Zwack fifth, Rod Flag in sixth, Frank Buccialia the 32nd in seventh, Andrew Cootie in eighth, Ross Corlett ninth, Scott Warren rounds out the top 10, Parker White 11th, Christopher Williams 12th, Dean Clavitt 13th, Tyler Gary 14th, Mo Perry, Jacob Roth, and Mark Jorgensen round out the field. So it'll be 65 laps tonight from the Atlanta Motor Speedway in the first race of 4 for the Roddcar IROC Series. Michael P. Frisch gets them underway here. We are racing. Tyler Gary, for some reason, started from the pits. I don't know why he's doing that. What an asshole. So Michael Frisch takes the lead. I think Zwack's already had enough. He said, I'm going to the back. I'm a big fan of the sounds. I think they're great. So let's actually kind of want to listen to them in a pack. I haven't listened to them like I like that. They sound like the 87s from that angle right there. Wow, that was cool. I don't mind it because the 87s sound great. They do sound like it right now. They're minus 5% power, which is important. They're pretty much flat out, so I guess that's helping it a little bit. There's all sorts of, it's very colorful, man. Look at all the colors. Oh man, Dreiling looks like he was trying to upend Michael P. Frisch there. The two of Max Williams going up the track as Cozy splits the middle. This is the first time, like, maybe, I think ever in Puffer Zone Network history where I've been alone by myself for a decent amount of time. And I don't know if I'll be getting saved here anytime soon. It's TBD. So Frisch continues to control. We haven't really seen a third lane develop yet. It was pretty much flat out with the minus 5% power, so we'll have to see how that works as they get later into the race. Rod Flag has emerged into the fourth position rather up there on the outside. They are currently running 31 2s and 3s at the front. Every single person in the field ran a 31 3 or 4 that past lap. It looks like they're still pushing a little bit. You see that 7-car Frank Buccialia washing up the track. Rod Flag washed up the track a little bit on that outside last lap. This Tyler Gary guy is all the way back here. He won the championship last season, last IROC rendition. We've had a few weeks off. We're back. He's all the way back in 17th. They took home a nice little cash prize for that. He's going to try to replicate it. He's okay, though, because we are going to get a competition yellow lap 32 if we don't get a regular yellow before that. So he'll be okay. Here comes Frank on the outside. He's got help from Scott Warren, Michael Cozy. Edged ahead for a second there into turn 1, but now that inside lane proving strong again. It's been Dreiling showing Frisch the whole time on the bottom and been doing a good job. Oh my goodness, what is that texturing on the hoods? Oh my god, what? Oh my goodness. Oh boy. That's terrifying. Oh, Rod's pushing up the track. Frank's getting shuffled here, 3 wide. We'll have to see how he holds up here. Side by side with Corlett for now. He's going to drop back, hold on, and continue to fall back as Max Williams picks up a spot on him. Clavitt's going to put him 3 wide now. He's in the wall. That opens the door for the 10 of Scott Warren to jump up here into the lead on the outside lane. That orange machine, orange, as Brian Hicks would say. And that broke up the pack a little bit. They split up a little bit, but here comes Parker White shooting the gap, trying to get up to that 8th position, that gray machine. Parker is formidable, to say the least. He'll be up at the front, trying to battle for this win before the end, I'd imagine. But for now, it's been frish. So we're 10 laps in already. These races, they just click them off. There's some sort of texturing issue in turn 1 and 2 with this car and this track. I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't look very good. There's something wrong about it, man. Yeah, Mark does not have adequate paint scheme. He is from Texas. Very proud of it too, as you can see. Should not mess with him. Make sure of that. I'll click on this TV tower. What is this? Just the TV tower? Yeah, it's just from zoomed out. I like that though. It's just you get to see all the action. Scott Warren's going to clear down. Will he take it? Yes, he will. For the first time in 13 laps, somebody has taken the lead from Michael P. Frisch on that bottom lane, and it's Scott Warren. He's going to protect against Cozy, though. Cozy's going to look to the outside. Thinks better of that move. Tucks back in behind. They sound throaty, man, and it's like in a good way. 3 wide back here, Max Williams up on the outside. Oh, he's in the wall now. He'll drop back off this group. It's been this top 6 now for the most of this race, where it's Mo Perry and Rod Flag rounding them up. Mo's been this top 3 on the bottom of Frisch, Dreiling, and Perry have held strong for the first 15 laps. Oh man, Parker White's gonna kiss the wall up there in turn number 1. He looked to get to the outside of Rod Flag there, just wasn't successful. He'll bite the dust. Starting to see these guys push up the track a little bit, especially on that outside, taking a very wide berth, getting close to the wall. Might be seeing some tire wear coming into play as this run comes along. For now, really no clear beneficiary in terms of lanes. It's been dead even through the first quarter of the race. Wow. They're pushing up the track big time. They're going in on the bottom. That's Dreiling in that 3 car. Now a huge run from Warren and Cozy on that outside lane. Everybody's just minding their own beeswax right now. Really nowhere to go. We've seen so far that outside lane doesn't have much cooking in it. We've got plenty of time left in this race. One fast repair, but don't want to fuck with your equipment. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get that Xfinity race on my iPad. Yeah, I'm going to watch that. Wow, we're back. They're trying to make it 3 wide. That's Andrew Cootie. Underneath Mo Perry. Oh, up into Cozy. That was a bold move from Cootie, and the first time we've really seen somebody try to force it 3 wide. And he's successful up to 4th spot. They're still 3 wide. That's going to be Matthew Zwack on the bottom. This is going to be interesting as they approach the lap car. Tyler Gary still 3 wide. Oh, boy. Oh, a little bit of contact. Gary into the wall. Gary just gets slapped there. And said a lot. Oh, Ross Corlett spins. What a great camera angle. Wow. Trouble in the first caution. Let's take a look at what happened here to Ross. Let's get a far chase cam because that's the best one. There's just a little checkup, man, and then Frank got into him. That's a crying shame. Well, 20 laps in, and that is our first caution, and Tyler Gary will come around the leader, Michael P. Frisch, and get his lap back that he just lost. Say fuck you as he goes by. What an asshole. There he goes, past the iRacing.com pace vehicle, which is being driven up on by Michael Frisch and Dylan Dreiling, who assumed 2nd spot out of all of that. We'll have to see. I guess I would assume they'll pit here. We'll see. I just want to say I just tabbed into Discord on my second monitor. I just want to share this with everybody. I tabbed into Discord on my second monitor, saw I was muted in Discord, and got fucking horrified for a second that I've been muted on stream this whole time. Not this whole time, but like for the past like 3 minutes, which is extremely bad because I am the only one here. So they are all pitting though. Michael Frisch is in. Or no, Michael Frisch stayed out. What the fuck? What's he doing? Dylan Dreiling's in from 2nd like a smart cookie. Got the right side tires lifted up on that machine. Looks like everybody's going to be taking forward fuel here. Cozy's down and away. He might have played the strategy game. Michael P. Frisch, though, stays out. Will he pit this time? That's interesting. What his decision? What's his thought process, man? Why'd he do that? I don't know.
Hello.
Holy shit, I've been joined in the booth finally.
Is it just you?
Yeah, it's been just me this whole time. For the first 20 laps. First time that was the longest. That's the longest I've been alone in the booth. How's it going, Ben Billard?
I just got back from Sonic. I didn't know the race started so soon.
Did you get some 50-cent corn dogs?
I did not. It's not Thursday, and it's not 50-cent corn dog day.
That's a shame. What'd you get?
I got what is it? Oreo cheesecake master shake.
That's a lot of words.
Can I get a stream? Because I retired from iRacing, so I don't have iRacing.
Yeah. For some reason, Michael Frisch stayed out from the lead, but
Oh,
now
it's
he's
IROC,
pitting.
that's
It is,
why
it
it's
is
so early.
IROC. That would explain it. Oh, and this ticker's a little fucked up. It's still like not fixed like the actual one, so the little imperfections are on it.
Oh yeah, that is fucked up.
Oh no! What the fuck happened to Ty Gibbs? Oh god, Sheldon Creed too.
Yeah, they got
Is that what
fucked up.
fucking Gregson did? I assume that's what Benjamin White saying Gregson is
Yeah.
a fuckwad is about.
Gregson did indeed do that.
A lot of winning in, guys.
Hmm. Who's your pick?
I didn't even make a pick, honestly, but we got 40 laps left in the race, so I'll pick Dylan Dreiling because he's actually been fast. He was second on the bottom with Frisch that whole time.
I'll pick Rod Flag.
Wow, it's a bold pick.
No. Who's the person that's not an IROC scheme?
That is Mark Jorgensen. Texas. Well, they're going to go back green. Cozy's the leader. And they're on it. It's kind of been, they're kind of just been like 2 by 2 the whole time pretty much. Third lane really hasn't done anything.
It seems like a typical Atlanta thing.
They are minus 5% power though, so I guess to try to help with that a little bit.
Who makes all these paint schemes?
Rod does himself.
That's a lot of work.
He was
Short notice.
He was bitching about it in the Discord earlier, 2 days ago. He's like, I should send an invoice. I think he said you should send an invoice to iRacing for all these paint schemes. Oh, we got trouble! Frank Buccialia and that's the 13 and Dean Klavick got sent sideways. They both saved it. Let's take a look at what happened. They're just hanging out, man, at the back. Frank caused the first truck. It was a little bit of a chain reaction, and same thing there. Just a little boop in the behind, and good save from Dean.
Is the white and red line rule in effect tonight?
That's a terrific question. I would say yes because actually that's a really good question. You'd have to imagine
Is Frisch
yes.
in the race?
He is. They are all. Or he is in the puffer zone with.
Oh, yeah. All right.
He's hanging out there. Oh wow, they traveled. Ben Biller's doing some investigative reporting right now. Oh, Ben Biller has returned from
official
an,
word from Matthews Whack is you could put 2 tires under.
Wow. Ben Biller, how was your investigative assignment in the puffer zone?
Scary.
I'm sorry.
Intimidating.
I don't put you through that again.
I need some water really bad. I'll be back.
I felt that earlier. You ever just feel extremely parched? You're just like,
Yes.
I need some water, man. Badly.
That was me last night. I had a rough time last night, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I bet you did. Hey, make sure to hydrate.
No trouble for Josh Berry.
Oh, Gary? Oh, Josh Berry was deposited into the outside wall. Why they do that to him, man? They're kind of just, they're too wide. There's 8 of them up here as we speak. and then they kind of broke up into a second pack. Jacob Roth, too, is kind of clanging on to this front group of 9, and then they're a little bit separated behind that. There's a little group of 3, couple of guys hanging out, and then Dean and Frank are separated. So, you know, we're about to get a competition caution here, and I think for this reason, you know, we need some competition. I don't know if it was lap 32 or 33 that we will see the competition yellow, but it was if it was. I think it'll be next lap, because if there's no reckon between laps 28 and 32, that's when it'll be thrown. But they're trying to make one happen between laps 28 and 32 as they're 3 wide in turns 3. If that lap took Cozy by a nose. Comp yellow, yeah, there it is. They reach the backstretch and the caution flies.
It's time to be real.
It is time to be real.
Holy
I'm doing fucking Roddcar broadcasting.
What's up with these late night B-reels?
It's time to
Like,
be real.
I do everything. I do like so many things all day and nothing happens, and I sit down and it's time to be real.
It's time to be real. You know what? My Be Real has realized that made me realize that I really need to dust my desk. It's not out of hand, but it's just like it's dirty. Just clean it.
Molly's coming here to be real with me.
Dog. Yeah, they're pitting.
Cozy wins the race out of pit road.
You just flew out of there, man, like a fucking bat out of hell. A couple people stayed out. What's up?
Can you look at the exit of pit road for a second?
Let's take a
Why
look
is there
at it.
safer barrier, but there's no like safer barrier behind it?
It's a
Like,
very
it's just a steel piping.
It's a very unsafe barrier. If you,
It's gonna
if you
collapse
ask
the
me,
moment you touch it.
I feel like that would just be. I feel like that's just like a piece of foam, like styrofoam.
There's also a jersey barrier behind it, like up a bit. Like if someone hits that's not going to end well. That's a very dangerous.
That's an Elliott
Sadler.
That's an Elliott Sadler Pocono impact waiting
Like
to
that
happen
is
right there.
I would not want to hit that section right there. Just any part of it.
There's a restart in real life waiting to happen where they just, you know, like that Austin Dillon at Texas, Cody Coughlin at Michigan in the truck race, where they just get sent down to the fucking inside. It's like, that's not good.
Damn it.
This Xfinity race is really chugging along.
Mm-hmm.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
I feel like the first half of Bristol races are really quick. And the final, like 200 laps are slow.
We'll see if that happens. This fucking first part of this race has flown by, though. It's been like an hour. We're at the end of stage 2. They're gonna go green. Gary is gonna be in the lead. Wow, he stayed out. He stayed out on that caution, along with Frank Buccialia, the third, the second.
Oh, trouble in Xfinity.
Oh, we got big issues.
That was for second place. Or at least one of the cars was.
Oh, was one of them? Was that teammates?
No, that was the 66 car in
Oh.
San.
God damn it. Is that Timmy Hill? Oh, they're 3 abreast. That just wasn't going to work.
They're green.
They are. That was an immature move by Sam there.
It was.
Not like a
JJ Yaley.
inexperienced, not immature, just inexperienced. Just wait a corner and take care of business, man. 32. There have been 31 Frank Buccialias preceding him. Oh, but Matthews Wack's going to try to eliminate this one as he throws it up the middle. They're trying to be 4 wide. Oh, and the 12's in the wall all by himself. That's... Oh, he's clipping the one of Frisch. It's Christopher Williams. There's all sorts of Williams in this race. 3 wide now. It's starting to show that it can actually hold up out there on the outside. It's Frank and Scott Warren.
I just listened to Ty Gibbs' interview, and he chalked up his wreck to God smiting him.
Yeah.
And it wasn't his time to win, apparently, according to God.
Do you think that God told him that? It was like, yo, Ty, it wasn't your time, boss. It's like, okay, I got you.
Don't you love that? Like, some dude will, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example. But, like, someone does something, and they celebrate, like, oh, thank God they pointed to the sky.
Yeah.
But it's like, what are you thanking him for? For you smite, like, did God smite that guy for you to get success?
Yeah.
Like,
AJ Allmendinger has won the regular season championship. Fucking surprise, surprise. So exciting. They were 3 wide there, 4 rows deep for a couple laps, so we weren't really talking about it, but they're doing a great job, and this is some exciting stuff. Oh my goodness!
Oh my!
What the what just happened?
Oh, shout out to the damage model.
Scott Warren.
Bro did a fucking Ryan Newman, and his car's fine except for his wheel.
What on earth was this? Oh my god. He just... What a bizarre crash. I looked, we were just, it was our regular scheduled programming, and then there was a car on its side. They usually don't do that.
I did see him tracking up close to the wall. I didn't expect him to fucking flip because of it.
Oh my goodness. The world is a vampire.
I don't understand why iRacing is different, like wall physics for safer barrier compared to a concrete wall. And I don't know why they fucked it up so bad. It's been fucked up ever since safer barrier was created in this game.
God, that's so weird. He just got deflected. Who was it that hit him?
It was a green car.
Gotta go on board with Roddcar here. This has to be one of the funnier in cars in iRacing history.
What the fuck?
He's completely fine too. Well, what an event that was.
That reminds me of when James Gibson went to the moon.
He went to the moon in the Hoosier 500. Yeah, the Hoosier 500. Never forget.
Was that 200 laps or is it?
Or, was 100 laps.
Oh, okay.
What a disaster that would have been. 200 laps. They're all in the pits. Scott has unfortunately had to take some form of relief, whether it be a repair or tow. He's 2 laps down.
So you see the clipping on the cars on that camera angle? If you go back to the camera.
Let's go back.
You
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that, like,
That's
it
what I
clipping?
was. Yeah, I was
You know
actually.
how to fix that?
How do you fix that?
You have to go back to that camera.
Mm-hmm.
You control F12 and change the near plane bias.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Because some cameras are, if it's on like the lowest near plane bias, it's going to do that for some reason.
Because it
You have to move it just a bit.
sees through the cars. That's how good the near plane bias is.
I don't understand it.
The near plane bias is negative. Everything is transparent. Sandbox.
What makes Gary so special that he gets a red banner?
Red.
Everyone else has a black one.
Tyler Gary is
him.
the champion. I would imagine that's why he has it. Yeah, I would. That's what my guess would be, because he's special.
Wow.
Because for being better than everybody. But look at Matthew's whack. He's up there. He's emerged. He says, "You know what? Fuck you. You're not better than me." You know what's weird about these cars? They have the fucking wicker bill on them.
Oh, wow.
I never... Was that a thing before the update? I get... Like, did this thing ever have the wicker bill on it?
I feel like it did.
I feel like I don't remember it. Maybe I've just been getting fucking Mandela affected, but I feel like that wasn't there.
Let me see if I can do some research. I'll get back to you.
Verde, verde, verde.
They're green. We have a whopping 21 laps to go here in this first of 2 events tonight.
Holy moly.
We got, I don't know how many laps is up next, but they're in the next gen at this track. The big thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna like that.
130 laps it'll be.
Oh my.
At
Oh,
minus,
isn't it the
minus
when's the
5.
finale?
Finale will be 2 weeks from now. We have tonight's race 9, and then we'll have a doubleheader next week, and then the finale on the 30th. And then take a couple weeks off, and then we'll be back. You know, the Roddcar season 26 schedule was released a couple days ago. They're under green right now, or else I'd show it to you. I'll show it to you at some point here.
I have some huge news.
What's that?
This clip that I saw for the ARCA card from 2 years ago. No wicker bill.
Wow, that is extremely important information, because that means that 3 years ago there was no wicker bill on the ARCA car. Big call to Matthews
swear
whack.
they had it.
They probably did. I mean, they probably
Let me find
did.
a more recent clip.
I'm gonna... You know who's the best source of this information? It would be Lane Tidwell.
Lane Tidwell, yeah.
So we'll have to ask him. Unfortunately, he will not be in the booth with us tonight, as Parker White has had enough. He's going to the outside. He's gonna make it 3 wide. He's got help from Andrew Cootie, that 8 car. Usually see him in the Guardian Esports colors, always excited and volunteering to go to that 3rd lane. They're making it work. Parker's up here battling for the lead. Maybe even give him a lap lead there on the outside lane.
They have been working on landing this car for a long time.
They really is the damaged vehicle policy. Is that not a thing?
No,
in
like the brake
Xfinity?
rotor fell off or something.
Oh, that's a shame. Need them points. Oh boy, they are leaning on each other. Parker White goes up into the wall. They're gonna be 4 wide for a second. Oh boy. Cootie got a little bit sideways. They save it, and that third lane dissipates just as quick as it formed. Looks like that outside lane might have a bit of an advantage in the run. Oh, we got trouble. Cootie's around. Saved it, though. Christopher Williams flew up on him and had to check up big time. Let's take a look at what caused that. What was it? Parker White? Oh,
Man.
I was like a little, just not even like a,
Misjudged it.
yeah, just a little misjudgment, man, as Kyle Busch would say.
I have more breaking news.
What's your breaking news?
This Arctic clip from 8 months ago, they have a wicker bill.
Holy shit. Why does it...
It wasn't going insane.
I'm just an idiot. That's all there is to it, man. Boy, they're pushing up the track in 3 and 4. This... Is that gonna work? Oh, man, they barely make it... barely hold on to it. Swack has led since we restarted. He's controlling the lanes pretty well. Kerry's getting jacked up from that 18 of Jorgensen. Oh, and he's getting turned in the middle of the corner.
The big
Frisch around. Jorgensen's still saving it.
They did a great job of avoiding that.
They sure did. Not too many cars involved. Frisch has got a broken left front, unfortunately. Let's take a look at what happened there. There's a little bit of foreshadowing as we saw Tyler Gary get a little used up there going down the backstretch. Yeah, and Mark just got a little bit too hard in there. Let me tell you, Ross Corlett had a hell of a wreck avoidance on the outside. And he has had an eventful race. That's for sure.
Oh my goodness.
That is incredible. Great job. Great job, great braking, a little bit of luck. Always take you far. And they're pitting again. Or at least some of them. Just a couple of them. Rod's in. They're changing Ross's diaper after that incident.
Mm-hmm. Brian Hicks has sent me a friend request on Be Real.
I'm sure he has. Is it time for him to be real?
Find out.
I can't believe that Brian didn't send me a friend request. It's probably because I don't have his phone number.
Probably.
Look at my contacts. I can... There's really not many people. I can add Sam Watson. He's a mutual... I have 4 mutual friends with Sam Watson. I don't know why Sam Watson's the only person that I don't like, that I don't know in real life that is on this. Everybody else I actually know, except for Sam Watson. Hank Allen, Hank Allen is there. It's a big name. Well, they're gonna go green with 9 racing laps remaining, I believe. So Should be very interesting.
Hank Allen is also on my Be Real. People you may know.
Hank Allen. I've never had a conversation with Hank Allen. Hello. Sam Watson's face.
Hello. Can you fix the camera angles before next race?
What's wrong with them?
You gotta change the linear plane bias.
That's a lot of work.
That's what I'm saying. Do it after.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll see what I can do. I don't know, man.
Is this the last IROC race of the year?
No, this is the first IROC race of IROC 6.
Oh.
We had, it's like one race per month pretty much. Just like throughout, it's like one race per month throughout the year pretty much, and it's just divided into seasons. Or at least that's how it's been, that's how it went for the transition from IROC 5 to IROC 6.
Bandeira verde.
They're green. They're 3 wide already. Wasting no time.
Look for Cozy to go up there. Battle for the third lane.
Max Williams started on the outside of the front row, got shuffled to the back pretty quickly. Now he's making his name heard. They're third in the middle. That 9's in the wall back there. That's Corlett. We got a caution.
Oh.
Scott Warren and Michael Frisch. What a disaster of a race for Michael P. Frisch. He led the first.
Go ahead.
He said that he led the first 20 or so laps, and then he's just been back here after that bizarre pit strategy, and then, wow, he just collides with Scott.
I just wanted to point out, what a disaster of a damage model.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Look at his car.
What's wrong with it? He fucking slammed the fucking wall.
Yeah, and there's no damage. His wheel fell off. There's no damage.
Yeah, that's true.
There's not even paint scrapes.
They have not really done a good job of the wall contact, I guess.
The damage model was perfect when they first released it.
Side body contact, you could say. Front and rear contact is honestly pretty decent.
Are you sure? His front end looks pretty good.
I mean, it's better than the side, but
oh, his wheel is gone now.
They did change the sounds. They sound really cool and like throaty now. I like them. Once they're up to speed, they sound like, here you can.
I think they're still using the same sound model as when this was the Xfinity car or Nationwide car. First update for this sound update for this car in 15 years. Hell for long.
Max Williams is my test subject for the sounds. Really appreciate him. Get at Roddcar LCQ update. They're asking Tyler Gary is asking to be. I'm going to use you, Tyler Gary. You like being used? Oh, holy shit.
Oh.
There he is.
Oh my god.
That would have been pretty funny, honestly. Get an LCQ update. Corbin Simmons says at Tyler Landon, question mark, second gear, question mark.
Who officiates the LCQ?
I think Robert Dorman does, which Robert Dorman's a good admin.
He is.
Except for when he
Except when
disqualifies
he
Dylan Dreiling
disqualifies-
for no reason.
and then disconnects immediately after.
Good old Alt F4. Except no blame. Love Robert Dorn. What a nice guy.
Takes good pictures.
He sure does. He's improved his driving as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you take advantage of free Friday at McDonald's?
Do I need to take or do you need to take?
No, did you take advantage of it?
I did not. I can't
Wow.
say that I did.
Bandeira verde.
It's my Friday tradition.
I'm
Green
not a-
flag.
I don't really care specifically for McDonald's fries. I feel like everybody else loves them, but like I don't. They're fine. I mean, they're good. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're great. I'll never turn down McDonald's fries, but like I like all the other not all the other fast food fries. I'd say I probably like Wendy's fries more than them, honestly. I'd
Those
say.
are always soggy as hell. Also, no, the new Wendy's fries are terrible. They changed them, and it burned a hole in my mouth. 'Cause they're so salty.
Wow. They burned a hole in your mouth.
Yeah. Like the roof of my mouth was just destroyed and peeling like a week after I ate those fries.
That video with Jeremy. They're making me eat all the sour things.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it felt like.
Just listen, man. Just take it in. They sound really good. They really sound like 87s, like for some reason.
They do.
Oh, Mark saves
What a
it.
save.
Is he gonna merge?
Oh, hot merge.
That's a hot
Oh.
merge to say the least. Oh my
Oh.
God!
Amarela.
He gets nearly front flipped, and the caution comes out.
Bendy car.
Bendy goofy. We had multiple goofy wrecks today. In this IROC race. Let me tell you, this race is taking a while. Running up on an hour here. Oh my goodness.
The fuck?
Well, Mark, I can't really blame him because kind of just
Where else?
like there's not really anywhere he could go.
Oh my God.
It looks like he gets like catapulted. Like he gets like I don't even know how to describe it.
What a bad
Oh
angle.
my
Oh my.
goodness gracious. That is one of the worst wrecks you will see. He hits the wall at a horrible angle first, and then, oh my God, Rogers with no regard for human life. And Christopher Williams was involved. There he is. Dreiling was involved. My pick. God damn it. Well, we're going to have a green-white checker. We're going to try to figure it out that way. They couldn't figure it out beforehand. Dylan, you're going to win the you're going to win the big one. That's all that matters, man. That's what's going to happen.
Big news. Landon Castle is back on the track. Oh, trouble for the 21. Or never mind. He has a hole punched in his nose. Holy.
Who has a hole punched in their nose? I apologize.
The 21. The entire front end just pushed in.
Oh, in real life.
Yeah.
I was confused for a second. It sure is. Wow. I'm sorry. The women are distracting the shit out of me right now. I
Yeah?
apologize. Yeah.
You're
just-
making a can't lose parlay with her?
No, I'm just looking at her. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Not like constantly.
Eyeing her up.
Snapping a baddie. They're asking for GWC picks. I'm going to pick Matthews Wack because I believe in him. He's going to do it. There's nothing that can stop him.
I feel like this is a Mo Perry kind of night.
You think so? He's just
I
been
think
very
so.
quiet on the bottom the whole time.
Yeah, it's his night.
It's been quiet. You know, Tyler Gary says bad pick. Do you think, are we supposed to pick you? 'Cause I don't think that Tyler Gary's going to win.
No chance.
You know who's going to, Michael Cozy Jr. is in 6th, and, he could really pull one out of his ass here.
It is true. Him and Cozy will be lined up on the top together.
But then, well, actually, it's interesting because you got Parker White up there too. Then Buccialia. They're saying Gary's car is the cutest. That's a way to describe it.
Why is it red though? Is it because it's a black car?
I think it's because he's the champion.
I don't know about that.
Is it? I don't know. It's
I
probably
want
because it's probably because
confirmation
he's a
from the man
fucking.
himself.
You're probably right, actually.
But it could have been white instead of red.
It's true.
Yeah,
but
it's
then
a black car.
it is very cute.
Make it pink next week instead of red.
It looks absolutely lovely. Just look at it and say, "Aw." That's what you say.
Yeah. Break the ends.
The Drake DM. I did see the Drake DMs. That was pretty funny.
What are the Drake DMs?
So Fantano. Do you know Fantano? The guy that. You know what? They're coming to the green. We'll have time to talk about this afterwards. Zwack's on the front row, looking to win his first ever IROC event. Or no, he won the first IROC. He won the IROC last year in his first event, and then couldn't compete in races after that, and was not in championship contention. So, see if he can get it done here. Go 2 for 2 on IROC openers on the Puffer Zone Network. He's clear to the outside and moves up. Buccialia gonna move. Now Parker White tries to cut underneath into the middle. He's unsuccessful. Perry on the apron. Cozy's trying to make the third lane work. He'll have help from Tyler Gary and Christopher Williams as Matthew Zwack sees the white flag.
Don't forget about the double line rule. 2 wheels below it.
Look at that 8-car Andrew Cootie. Shot up the middle.
Oh my
Zwack
God.
crashes hard. Oh my goodness. That's going to leave 3 cars at the front. Mo Perry, Parker White, and Dean Clavitt. Max Williams is there as well in 4th, but it's going to be these 3 into turn 3. Off 4 for the final time. Is it Mo Perry's night? Nobody's going to
pick
get
Mo
there.
Perry.
He gets it done at Atlanta.
I told you it's his night.
He's finally.
I could
won
feel it.
He's won a Roddcar event. I think he's won a Roddcar events in the past, but an IROC event. His first ever IROC win. I'm very interested to see what happened to Matthews Whack there because
He threw a bad block right there.
Is that what it was?
That's what it seemed to me, right?
It just looked like he was upended in the middle of the corner. Oh, it looked like they just had a coming together, and some of the 3 of the most horrific crashes you'll see anywhere in this race with Scott Warren, Mark Jorgensen, and this horrific crash for Zwack.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's hard to tell who went down or came up more.
You're right, Jordan. Ross Corlett ate shit. Trouble. Well, Mo Perry, no trouble for him as they were just not able to muster that run off of 4. They were side by side, and it just couldn't buy him any favors. Parker spun in glee, I guess. I don't know. Did he keep it out of the wall is important.
Yep.
Bet he did.
Oh.
Oh. God. Finish is clear. Mo Perry is your winner. And we'll talk to him and only him because that's a lot of work. Actually, will we talk to the,
Shit.
will we talk to the top 3? I don't know. We'll see. Where are they?
I don't see anyone.
Well, we got some time. I would assume that the Roddcar main event will advance pretty quickly because of how long that took, or maybe a little bit less than the standard 10 minutes that they give in between events.
There he is. There's the winner.
Holy shit. There he is. Mo Perry, you have won the season opener of Roddcar Season 6. It was kind of a nice quiet race for you. You just hung out there on the bottom the entire time and just opened up for you at the end. Take me through those green-white checker, the final couple restarts there, and then finally it just opened up for you there on the final lap.
Basically, the last couple of restarts, I was just focused on trying to push Zwack as hard as possible. And the way the entire race was going, the only way I was even possibly going to win the race was if exactly what happened did happen. Though I was thinking it was going to happen out of 4. Dean gave me a great push when it was just the 3 of us at the end. So first and foremost, thank you to him for that push. That was great. I'm going to go ahead and say I stole the luck from Raja when I went down to Bristol, I guess.
That's a shame.
Are
for
you racing
Raja,
in VR?
Wow.
Yes, I am in VR. Are you like... I don't know, whatever.
Was there a follow-up there, Ben?
No, I just want. Is
just had
that
a
your first
question.
win in VR?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, congratulations, Mo. Do you think you're gonna be propelled now for a championship run? There's only 4 races in this championship, so it's a little bit easier maybe to go for it over a few month stretch.
I mean, if the rest of the races were at Atlanta, I'd say yeah. Atlanta's my best track of the plate style track, so hopefully that translates to the second race. But if luck goes my way, I might have a shot at it.
I like it. Well, Mo, we'll wish you best of luck in race number 2, and congratulations.
Thank you.
That was Mo Perry. He won.
No one else is in the waiting room, so.
Yeah, so that's a shame
Fuck
for
'em.
them. Yeah, fuck them. There's Jimmy Johnson and Matt
Oh my
Kenseth. They're
God.
battling.
Look at that tape. That thing's taped off solid.
Tape. It sure is. God damn. Well, as we move over to the other session, I don't know. There's nothing really to do as we move over to the other session. Is there anything you want to talk about? Oh, let's talk about Drake and Drake's DMs. So, do you know Anthony Fantano?
Nope.
So he's a music critic on YouTube. He's pretty well known, probably the most well known music reviewer, or at least popular music reviewer on YouTube. And Drake like DM'd him apparently. So Drake actually did DM him, and Fantano made a video about it, but they were fake. He just said that they were like, he just literally like photoshopped it as cooking recipes, like a full like printed out. It's hard to explain. I'll have to look it up to explain it.
Probably Herbst is driving like an asshole right now.
I bet he is. My brother's screaming about the wreck from the other room, so I bet that they.
I guess there's a wreck coming.
Bet there is. I guess not. I don't know. Maybe he's watching like a sim race or something.
Oh.
Like we are all the time. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
I want to. Let's see.
Yeah, no wreck so far.
So.
I think your brother's just a schizophrenic.
Yeah, I bet he is. So Fantano, I guess they're Moody Racing is saying that he's hard. He's got big news in the chat. If you're hard, please
Everyone
please
is.
please let everybody know that you're hard. If you in fact are hard, you have to be hard.
Jesus Christ.
I had to update the next gen Camry for some reason, but now we're hopping into the session.
Up.
Watch. 5-minute warning. 2. This race is literally about to be over.
Yeah.
It's just bizarre. I think we'll get a fun flag, honestly. And then just be absolute fucking disaster. Bailey Curry's like naturally running in the top 10, which is, you know, good for him. And Jeffrey Earnhardt somehow keeps getting rides.
Yep.
We're loading in.
I finished my milkshake.
Oh my god, we're in the session. I think the near plane bias is... It's actually... Let's see, is it?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, trouble. Oh, JJ, you really
Pow!
hard into the wall.
I'm glad that we're mostly... Our streams are mostly on par. Near plane bias. That is cranked
Yeah,
to the
that's so
fucking
low.
min. God damn. It's already fixed by being... So it's... Yeah, why is it at 0 in that? Why is it at 0 in that? On
There's
that
like
camera
two
angle?
other. Yeah, there's.
It's so bizarre.
Keep-
But
keeps
even
going
that
through
one's...
it.
Even that one's fine.
That one's fine.
This one... This one. Was it? Where it was at fucking... It was here. Yeah, like what the fuck are we... Even that's fine.
Check out the other TV cameras.
That one looked like there were texture issues, but it wasn't, like, related to that. The graphic design capabilities of this some of the paint schemes in this on this next gen. I just want to say I'm a fan of the number. I'm a fan. I've officially turned heel, and I'm a fan
I
of it.
agree. I very much agree. I'm a fan of it if it's utilized or like.
Absolutely, I agree. It has to be utilized, but I feel like even in iRacing, it almost works no matter what.
Yeah, it works fantastic in iRacing because there's no like actual like guidelines.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about
for, like,
brand guidelines or
companies.
any bullshit. So it works. It looks great.
That's why my SpongeBob Camry for his whack worked so well.
Yeah.
You just have a giant ass billboard on the side of the car now. Like after painting the next gen car, and then going to like the ARCA car to paint something, it's like, oh man, I wish I had all the space.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a lot of room.
It's
Not a
like
lot of room to work
this
with.
tiny ass quarter panel. What am I supposed to do with that? Man?
I tried making another Tinder car, but it just wouldn't fit right.
Yeah, it just doesn't get the job done.
Like,
Anymore.
you can't put anything on the above the wheel well on that car. It's so small. That template is fucked up.
The ARCA one, or
Yes,
I
it's
bet
fucked
it
up.
is. Roddcar. I love that jockey paint scheme, the Chastain one.
Pretty good.
They're pitting. AJ Allmendinger's pitting. What the fuck is Barger Precast?
Precast. I thought it said bagel for a second.
I thought it was a die. I thought it said diecast for a second.
I'm glad we realized that was a weird sponsor at the very exact same time. I love the corn design.
I do too. It looks
Branded.
awesome. Ryan Williams is, he's good at his job.
Yeah. Well, I miss the Briars paint schemes.
Yeah, those are really good. They ran them until I guess they didn't have one this year. The one last year was really good.
Oh, he wrecked off the leader. That's funny.
That's a shame. Is Matthews whacking this race? Oh my god, he is. There he's going out. Wow.
Oh, what an interesting car.
Reese's.
Oh, he's cheesing.
Ban him. Todd Gary's there. Jack Mace is gonna go. There's Gavin Newton. Try to familiarize myself with all these paint schemes. We haven't seen them in a couple of months. There's some new ones as well. Bruce Rivers, we haven't seen this. I'm actually a fan of the. I love the Guardian racing stripes on the next gen Mustang. It looks great.
Pretty good.
It
Why is
works.
there just a white spot on the wall back there?
Where? Let's
Off turn
rewind.
2.
Oh, there. Yeah, I know what you're talking. I saw that.
And
It's halfway. It's down the backstretch too, I believe. No. Just there. Why is that there? Is that a crossover gate? I'd imagine. Guess that would make sense.
why can't they paint it?
It's a lot of work. Maybe the
There's the
crossover
one
gate
back
was.
there.
Maybe the crossover gate was being was open when they were painting, so they just forgot. They forgore.
One right there, though.
I mean, they just forgore.
I think the iRacing texture guy forgot to put those in.
I think the
Well,
iRacing
also-
texture guy forgot to put sponsors there.
If you go to the front, like in the second dog leg, there's for some reason like the white or the yellow on the bottom like stops in the front stretch. Which
See
I don't
that,
think it's
yeah.
like that in real life. But if you look on the second dog leg, right
Yeah, there. It's why
there's
is
just a spot. for it.
hello. They gotta just let you know that they're there.
Which coincidentally is the same size as those white spots on the wall.
Wow.
So if I had to guess,
Illuminati confirmed.
if I had to guess, that's the size of a safer, bigger texture. It's a square that big.
I'm trying to think of the last time I used the phrase Illuminati confirmed, because it had to have been quite a while ago. There was a time where I used that phrase very commonly, maybe once a day. You want to know genuinely the most boring sporting event to watch on television?
Let me guess.
There is a single one. You can guess it.
Yeah, give me a hint. This is a lot of sports.
It is a stick and ball sport.
Ooh.
You might have to think outside the box though,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Is it currently on TV right now?
It currently is on TV right now.
Let me look through YouTube TV, see if they have
Wow,
it. If I had to guess,
Okay.
it's probably cricket, but
it's not. No, cricket's
I feel like
probably
cricket would be
exciting if
awesome
you.
to
I feel like
watch.
cricket's probably awesome if you understand the rules. That's why it's so popular.
Oh, stick and ball, very lacrosse.
You wouldn't think of it as stick and ball, but it is.
I don't know what that means.
Well, golf.
You're saying it's boring?
Well, no, the PGA Tour champions broadcasts specifically are boring because it's just a bunch of 50.
Oh,
The PGA Tour champions, the senior tour, just a bunch of 55-year-old white guys who are really good, really, really, really good at golf. Used to be like cracked out of their minds, and now they're just like out there just fucking playing like with their buddies, like for money. And the
I thought you were
broadcast,
talking about like an actual sport, not
Yeah.
like a
Wow.
division of a sport.
and they just never raise their voices on the broadcast either. I think they know their audience. Why does it say Slim Rock on the fucking thing? Okay, we're advertising for them. Whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
God,
Next
fucking
season
damn
already
it.
confirmed.
Yeah, next season. Be sure to tune in. I think one of these other tickers, it does not have that on it. I think this one is the one that I would want to use. I think that's accurate. I'll be back in a moment. Hello.
Hello.
Where do you think Josh Cronin is? Because he didn't not that I literally could not give a flying fuck like that he's not here. Like I'm sure he's doing something else, but like he didn't say that he wouldn't be here. So I wonder what he's doing. What do you think he could be doing?
Probably at Mosport.
Think so?
Yeah.
Actually, now that I remember,
Usually announces it.
He sent a picture of his. I can't tell where he is. He at 7:42 p.m. But he looked extremely distraught in some way.
Yeah. It says drink alert.
which I don't know what that means. Like, I hope he's okay though. I guess he's all right, isn't he?
Oh, the race is over.
Yeah, Jones actually almost got to him. He was like, he was there.
I had it on my main screen, but I was looking at Discord. Just not paying. I added the sound off, and I looked up. I saw my peripherals that the flag was waving. I was like, "Oh, is that it?"
They're on the grid. They're doing the gritty.
Ryan Sieg made the playoffs for the billionth time in a row just to get eliminated in round 1
And not be a factor whatsoever.
not be a factor. I don't know why they make such a big deal about these losers making the playoffs. It's not like they're gonna do shit.
Poor fucking what's his face? Castle. Yeah, that sucks.
That's on his team.
That's embarrassing, dude. Imagine you're fucking a calling car and you get ousted by Ryan Sieg. I can't tell if everybody's congratulating Noah or they're pissed off at him. I can't tell if they're taking swipes or if
Straight
they're
win.
happy.
Holy fuck.
Johnny
6
Morris must
wins.
really be an egomaniac because I feel like everybody mentions his name in interviews. Nobody ever mentions the CEO's name in their interviews anywhere else. And then he has his name on the fucking car too.
Is his name on the car?
It is. It's on the hood. They had a close-up shot of it. They had a zoomed-in shot of him there. It's above the logo on the hood. It's signature. It's a 50th anniversary thing, so I guess that has something to do with it. Because I don't think it usually is.
To be fair, Johnny Morris is like very active in like the actual race team.
Oh yeah, I bet. I bet he's like genuinely I bet he's genuinely hunting buddies with all these guys.
Yeah. Oh, don't hit the back of the car.
Oh, he hit it.
Damn.
I feel like I couldn't tell, but I feel like I came really close to getting into an accident today. And it was actually because I was just leaving work and there was like for some reason they're on they're rolling out, by the way. We can look at the starting grid because a lot of these people we already saw. There's some that we didn't, but we'll have plenty of time to talk about them. Like Jack Mason, Rocky Boyd, and row 4. The top 6 are all IROC though.
Oh my god. Noah's suit is covered in vomit.
That is fucking disgusting.
Oh my god.
He needs to fucking like see a doctor.
Yeah, he does.
That is gross.
Maybe don't wear a white suit.
Yeah, maybe the petty GMS, you know.
That is disgusting.
Don't hug him. Don't hug him.
Oh my god.
Don't touch him. It's sick.
Well, they actually found out why he does it because he holds his breath.
That's stupid.
He holds his breath, so I don't know. That's disgusting.
Can they fucking give him a change or something? Corbin Simmons is last again, by the way. I just love Corbin Simmons but started last in like every single race this year.
I think no one needs a bib.
Sure fucking does.
Verde, verde, verde.
Oh my god, his mouth is...
I would say, I can't wait to watch him run 23rd every single week next year. I'm so fucking excited.
Wipe your mouth, bro. Hey, green flag is out.
Sure is. They gave him a Bass Pro Shops towel. Oh, he's spitting. That's disgusting.
Oh my god. Very cordial in the race.
Oh, they're
Like
gonna climb the fence.
Pushing.
Bruce Rivers has had enough. I haven't seen Bruce run Roddcar in quite a while, but in that Guardian Esports entry, he's back. Jacob Roth 2 has assumed second spot from, I believe he was 6th on the grid. And Gary's on the outside. He's got the FTF shitbox numbers that he runs for a Power Zone Racing team. Still on his car. Swack's shoving Gary on that outside. He'll take the lead, and Swack even trying to get clear maybe down to the bottom. And he's got Jorgensen behind him in tow.
I think they're trying to get that high line rolling.
And it's certainly rolling right now as the front four have gotten clear. Now it's Gavin Newton. Up there, Wesley Person as well. Mo Perry, the IROC winner. Damn, Noah's really won 6 times this year.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like that.
More than half his career victories.
I'd laugh really hard if he still doesn't win the championship.
Oh, you can't say that, Noah.
What do you say?
Said, holy shit. It's like Matthews Black almost passed Gary there.
They're 3 wide back there. Frank Buccialia is in a very cool paint scheme. That looks great. That is terrific.
I love how Noah can vomit in his car and still win. But Anthony Alfredo got a little cold and he fucking destroyed someone under caution.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's fucking shotgunning the living shit out of this beer right in front of everybody. I hope he fucking vomits
There's a White Claw
everywhere.
there, too.
I hope he vomits everywhere.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hilarious. They're going to commercial. What a shame. It's 1984.
Hey, that's a pretty good way to go to commercial.
That was cool. I'll give him that.
American right there.
That was great American. It's a great
Back
American
to the race
dream
we're supposed
right
to be
there.
commentating.
Nah, it's a lot of work.
Okay.
Coverage will resume shortly.
Launching a Jeep commercial. Oh, never mind. It's a Napa commercial.
Gary, I mean, the good thing is in the about 2 minutes there that we weren't paying much attention, nothing happened. They're 3 wide, further back. Nathan Chiani's back there in that iconic 38 machine. We saw Chiani at the season opener. Haven't seen him since. But he's here now in Atlanta. A2, yeah.
So, is Wax car, is that like a future Kyle scheme this year? Or is
No,
that just a
I think
fake?
that's just a fake paint scheme, like a draw up.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
When was the last time a Reese's car was on a NASCAR track?
Harvick, probably, in like 2010, I think.
Yeah.
Like 2010 would have been the last year.
October.
Bring him back. Jacob Roth's getting put in the sucker hole in that 27 machine.
I always enjoyed the Reese's car on NASCAR games.
Yeah. They're about to
His lap
approach
car
a
does.
lap car. It's Michael P. Frisch. What's he doing? God, his number is so
Yeah.
reflective. My goodness. What an idiot. As he goes a lap down. Gavin Newton has dropped down in front of Cozy to assume the lead on the bottom. Cootie got extremely close to the wall there.
Tire smoke.
There's some speedy drive. Cootie's going all the way to the back on that far outside lane. It's just really, there's really no preferred lane here, honestly. It's just where the help is, where the speed is. This Rocky Boy's way out of shape. Parker White's taking evasive action.
4 wide. It's not going to work, boys. That's not going to work.
Cootie in the wall.
Oh, that broke his right front.
They somehow keep it together. It was, I don't know who that was that he made contact with. Jacob Roth it was, who shot through the cannon there to save some miles, I think. That was not gonna work in the congestion into the corner. It's Frank Buccialia, the 32nd, making some power moves to get to the outside lane. He's up to 5th. Rocky Boyd's in the wall. Oh, Perry's having skill issues.
Holy shit, Texas is I should go.
How boring is this between Zwack and Gary? They're not even trying to battle each other.
I think they should wreck each other.
Bunch of losers.
Yeah, they can't contend.
You know, Matthew
They just
Zwack
can't
and
catch up.
Matthew Zwack and Taligari are known for wrecking each other at super speedway races and leagues. So Matthew Zwack is known for doing it to Taligari. Taligari has never done such a thing.
Brandon Jones is becoming a lot more likable.
So, sorry, what'd you say there?
Brandon Jones is becoming a lot more likable.
He just like doesn't really. He just kind of hangs out and drives his ass off.
Like back in when he first started, he was I mean, I despised him.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really liked him.
'Cause he was just fucking a rich guy, a rich kid,
Not very good either.
wrecking cars every week. He's improved a lot.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Do you remember the Xfinity Kentucky race in like 2015 where they wrecked on the start of the race in the tri-oval?
I don't remember.
So it's a shame. I think it got rain delayed to like Saturday afternoon before the Cup race, and then that happened.
Mm.
Brandon Jones was in the RCR 33 and he was involved. That's why it clicked in my mind, because he was wrecking cars all the fucking time back then.
I just
Especially that
remember
one.
remember Kansas Xfinity when he was in the 19 and he's going on the back stretch and he fucking spun out going straight at the wall.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember. Well, Kim Kuhn is interviewing Landon Castle.
Brandon Jones! I will say I'm not a fan of Brandon Jones running ARCA this year for no fucking reason.
Yeah, that's
It's like, what the fuck are we doing, man? Guess Gibbs needs somebody to run just the shit on the field ARCA car. It has been this front three for the first 20 laps. Gary, Zwack, Jorgensen, Buccialia's made his name heard. Jacob Roth has been up and down, but he's now finds himself back in the top 5 side by side with Cozy. And Mel Perry's holding his own 3 wide in the middle here. Rocky Boyd and Wesley Person.
What drugs did AJ get busted for back in the day?
I don't remember. I feel like it was like Adderall or something.
It could be.
I'm pretty sure it was Adderall. He wasn't doing anything fucking crazy. I think it was accidental, wasn't it?
I think so. Oh, big trouble.
Oh,
Elliott
Nathan
Sadler.
Chiani. Once and a half on his roof. Now the car tumbling hard.
Actually-
Oh, what the fuck are they
fuck just
doing?
happened? I think there's oil on I think it's raining down there.
The track is way up. Boyer's
the
on
track
fire.
The track is wet from turn 2 to turn 3.
What on earth? That was the 34th Tower Davala. Different colors this week.
Fuck
What
happened?
just happened? Let's take a look at what happened to Nathan Chiani first.
He took a couple big shots.
Just got up into the wall on his own and then,
How?
overcorrected hard.
But what happened after? That guy got loose.
Jacob was sideways on his own, and then
What the-
and then so this was three.
Okay.
This was three completely separate incidents.
We gotta go slow motion to analyze this.
So we're gonna see Jacob Williams.
Jacob gets loose.
Jacob just gets loose. Nothing
Couldn't
happens.
corral it.
Nothing happens. Nothing's going. These two back here. It's the 42 of I don't know. Is that Tyler Dugan? It is Tyler Dugan, and Tyler Davala. It's a Tyler and Tyler show here, and they just have a net code coming together. Is actually what happens. Oh, Dugan hit the wall hard on the inside, and did he break his left front? It looks okay.
It should be broken, but
Let's take a look.
he missed his pit stall.
Well, if he's on pit road in like 4 minutes, then we'll understand. It was eventually revealed that Allmendinger tested positive for amphetamine, an ingredient in the drug Adderall.
That's bullshit. Make Adderall available to everyone.
AJ
Improve
Allmendinger
life.
tested positive for prescription Adderall, the suspended NASCAR driver told ESPN in an exclusive interview Tuesday.
So can drivers not have Adderall, or was he not prescribed and that was the issue?
Adderall is typically prescribed for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, Allmendinger said. He does not have ADHD and therefore does not have a prescription.
Can't be doing that, AJ.
Oh, we got trouble in the Matt Spalding area.
Oh no.
Who got banned from... I love the Google questions. Who got banned from NASCAR for drugs?
Jeremy Mayfield.
What NASCAR drivers failed drug test? What legendary NASCAR driver has been hospitalized? Do NASCAR drivers take Adderall?
Oh my god. Noah Gregson. One badass way to get the victory lane.
What did he do?
He destroyed the rear tires, so it's just the rim. And of course, you have to go uphill to get to the victory lane with a sharp left,
Yeah.
which is a terrible design.
Did he like fucking...
He burned that shit
Yeah, I was
down
gonna
and just
say, he
spraying
just
sparks
fucking
everywhere.
melted it. That's funny.
Sparks were flying. Imagine being Miss Food City.
I mean, that's pretty fucking... that's pretty high-end stuff there, man.
Wait, are you drinking a Yahoo can? Or Yoo-hoo, whatever you want to call it.
Yahoo, like the search engine?
No, like the chocolate milk.
It's probably so he doesn't fucking vomit.
It's our Super Bowl.
What's whose Super Bowl?
Ryan Blaney said that Daytona 500 it's our Super Bowl.
That is correct.
Like, why can't they compare it to anything else? Like, why is it always the Super Bowl?
It's our...
It's our World Cup.
Yeah, it's
Even though it happens every year.
It's our WNBA Finals.
Oh.
Well, they're gonna go green.
Luckily, Matthews, Wack, and Kelly are not leading.
But they are still connected together on the bottom. Not anymore.
No. Tyler Gary said, fuck with you. I'm going to my better teammate.
Slotted in there very nicely on the outside landings. Shoving him clear. You think he's going to drop to the bottom now and then take the lead for himself because he's a greedy asshole?
Probably. Not right now because he's not clear of Mark. But
Oh, no!
no.
Benjamin White gets hooked into the field.
Amarela,
no
amarela.
caution. There it is.
They're still wrecking.
And they're all going to keep it straight. Oh,
boy. Boyer's on fire.
they're still crashing.
Trouble. Well, It just looked like maybe...
Oh my god, what was that paint scheme?
Oh, sorry, we'll take a look at it again. Just a little bit too congested there, and Benjamin gets hooked. Honestly, it really wasn't a huge wreck. Oh, that paint scheme?
No, it's coming up. It'll come up here in a second.
That paint scheme?
No, go back. Keep, like, going back cars. It's that pink one on the top.
AJ Green. There he is. I think that is him. He's in the iconic 487 machine.
Yep.
He finished top 5 in Austral last week, and is one of the
Great pit entry.
Oh, he's just parallel parking. No, he's did a great job.
I had to parallel park for the first time in real life, like a couple weeks ago.
I have to parallel park almost every time that I park at home, but it's not a tight spot, so it's not too bad. I also feel like hot shit every time I do it without having to reposition myself. Like I did today, and I was perfect. And I had to actually squeeze in. I had to slot myself in because there was another car parked there, but it was like overlapping the spot that I would usually... It was like... It's hard to describe. Like... There's like a little slot in our yard where we park in the front, and then the road is right on it, and that car was on the road, but also like in our slot, and then there was a car in the slot. It's hard to explain. So I had to like angle it in, and I did it really well.
Slot receiver.
He is a Julian Edelman, Cole Beasley. AJ Green's not a slot receiver.
Ooh. I had to parallel park because, well, of course, when you take the test, you have to practice it for the test, and then after that, in Houston, or the new part of Houston, in the suburbs, there's no parallel parking spots. But I went to go pick up my drunk friend one night in like the rich part of town, the Woodlands, and yeah, the only place to park was on the main street, and there was one spot open, free parking, and it was a parallel parking slot. Luckily, my car has like 15 cameras on it, and it measures the distance.
Yeah, how
from
nice
other
is
cars. So it wasn't that bad.
See, the really nice thing, let me tell you, backup cameras, what a fucking invention.
Not only backup cameras, side cameras.
Side cameras.
You got the top-down view.
They're just all sorts of I don't have to look anywhere but directly down and to my right. It's perfect.
Well, let me tell you, I was stressed out parallel parking that car.
Oh,
trouble.
what the fuck is Cootie doing?
What the fuck is going on? There's still trouble in the back. I think they're getting their laps back, and someone just
didn't work out too well.
Cut them off.
Andrew Cootie is 10 laps down.
How?
Dugan is 6 laps down. As Dugan does have 8 minutes, it looks like, as we were talking about. Gavin Newton. 8
minutes, 20 seconds.
Gavin Newton's 3 laps down, but he's getting service right now. It looks like he might be going back out.
It's 9:11.
It actually is 10:11.
Why is my computer showing it's 9:12?
It's actually 10:11.
It's 9:11.
It's 10:11.
Valendo, valendo, valendo.
Green flag's out. And Ross Corlett.
Exactly a minute ahead.
Ross Corlett did not get the memo, apparently.
What's the memo?
That the green flag is out. Tyler Gary wasting no time.
He pit?
I guess so. For fuel.
Didn't they just pit?
But you eat fuel.
Then it looks so weird without the turn 3 grandstands. It just looks empty.
I don't mind it really.
I don't mind it. Just
I'll have to look at it next time. Man,
Ooh.
Cozy is making a squeezing it up
That
there
was
on the
tight.
outside of Ross Corlett. Corlett drops all the way to the bottom though, so that'll end up working out pretty good. Yeah, that's I don't like that.
now
I
you don't
agree.
like it.
No, I just never really like noticed it, at least in game. You never notice it really like on the real life broadcasts.
I think it just looks weird because they didn't replace it with like sponsored billboards. It's just empty.
A couple like at the turn 4 it is, but yeah, I guess turn 3 some of it's not viable land maybe. I don't know. It's a shame though.
At least at Charlotte they put like an RV lot there.
Yeah.
There's just nothing there anymore. This track. Gary goes with Gary is on the top line.
They've left
Now
the
he's going to
bottom.
the middle.
They've left the bottom wide open for Matthew Swack, but they've left the middle wide open for Michael Cozy and Talagari. They're going to shoot the middle. Go to the lead here. Or at least try to. Jorgensen to lead this lap, but Cozy and Gary are knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Oh, they're finagling back there.
Wendy's. Look at
We've ended up separating here a little bit. Probably about 15 cars, 16 cars in this first group, and then after that, another group of about 15 to 20 cars.
These cars seem touchy.
They do, like in the corners and stuff.
Oh man. They're the tandems are like breaking apart. And
Why is your name Ben?
I forget.
They're approaching lap traffic. It's the 7 lap down machine of Tyler Dugan.
There's 8 minutes and 20 seconds. He's going to pull off, yield to the field.
Oh, nice guy.
Like the bottom lane is trying to get formed back up. It's really hard for the bottom lane to catch up to the top lane if the first two cars are on each other.
They just
How the Gary is.
they pull no matter what almost.
Yeah. They can get up to the third car in line, but getting up to that second car is very tough.
We'll see. It's Wesley Pearson and Jacob Roth on the bottom right now. Ross Corlett, Dylan Dreiling. Formidable foursome on the outside, though, of Cozy, Gary, Zwack, and Jorgensen. Those are 4 of the better drivers in the entire series.
It looks like Cozy and Gary are running half a lane down from the top of the corners. I'm wondering if that's a strategy move for Zwack. Maybe it gives him a run off the corner.
It's interesting. It could certainly help with the dirty air, at least. I haven't really, to be completely honest, I haven't run this car on the draft packages too much recently, so I'm not like cracked out of my mind like I was in like for the FTF 500 where I knew everything. He's almost hitting it.
If Wesley could just get up and side draft Tyler Gary, that would help the bottom line out tremendously.
The question has to be asked, though, is that necessary? Like, does he have to? I mean, he's getting there. And I think he's starting to get the memo now as he's up on Zwack's door.
Bottom line is
every lap of these races is a learning experience for these guys, especially with the new track. So just gotta figure out what's going on, man. I'm sure this place is not entirely figured out yet.
it seems like Zwack is. Everyone's following them down. Like, I don't know what the deal is with that.
Gary and Cozy are probably communicating. Zwack wouldn't be communicating with them, but I don't know. Maybe
why?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is what's the point? Maybe they're just bored. Maybe there's wall arrow.
It could be the wall arrow. Beep beep.
I'm turning my AC. I'm turning my AC back on because it turned off and it was getting warm.
The top 4 have pulling away from the bottom line.
Wesley and Jacob on the bottom there. They looked like they were going to have something going for about a lap or so. Now Wesley
bails out.
Yep, he says he has had enough. Hops up into the outside in 5th spot, so all things considered, Wesley gets out of it well. Now Jacob will see if he can find a hole up in the outside lane.
Ooh, he thought about it there, I think.
Frank shut the door on him very quickly, though, and now
what
he's
a
going
run.
to take that run down to the inside and try to take 4th spot away. Now drive up along the 18 of Matthew Zwack for 3rd. Will he have any help?
Get that side draft and get something. He's not going to do it. Now that bottom line's going to stack up right here as they catch him.
Gotta learn how to manage your runs, how to make them work, what works, what doesn't in
That
this
bottom
next gen.
line's not formed up at all. That top line is gone.
It's dropping like a cinder block in a 2-foot creek, now led by Kiani.
Is that a pepperoni pizza car?
I believe it is. I believe that's Brayton Laster, who we don't see racing a ton in Roddcar, but he's been around more frequently recently. Been racing a lot of Moon Car and stuff like that. So, pizza.
Oh, got someone in the wall.
It's Frank. Oh, it's a Marconi setup shop pizza car.
Oh.
Pizza.
I think at this point, if you're on the bottom lane, you just got to take your lumps and get up.
Gone entirely single file all the way back to 8th place Nathan Kiani, and then give a call to Seth the Merchant, who we haven't given a call to. He's in that Wendy's machine. Unfamiliar from the normal Altus colors that he has, but making his Roddcar return. He has been absent for a couple of weeks, and he's back here, and he's found himself in the top 10 finally here on lap 48 of 130.
Looks like you got someone in the wall in the back, and they're gone. They're back.
About the top 20 in this group. Oh, they're blinking. It's Bruce Rivers. Oh, trouble!
Trouble!
By Tinsley.
Amarela.
Oh.
Watch out, pit road is. It's Corvette involved as well.
Good thing that 47 tire changer wasn't running out there.
Yeah, that would have been a disaster. I mean, he would have been right in the crossfire with the 10 biggest bonehead moves.
Can you replay it for a second when they like dog leg?
Sure thing, man.
Pause it there.
Oh,
Damn it.
pause it.
Right there. Right there. You see how the wall was originally supposed to be angled?
Yeah.
Go to the top down view that you had before.
Or even
yeah, look
TV.
at that.
Yeah. So
Like, what were they
so
thinking?
the pure the white on the all the way on the outside, that was gonna be it.
That was the original wall,
That's
and then the drivers
bad.
made them change it. And that's why there's a huge filler right there.
That would be a disaster.
It's terrible.
It's like every single wreck is the Davey Allison Charlotte wreck.
It's the same thing on the other dog leg too.
See if we can maybe catch it in Ross Corlette's machine. Yeah, there
it
is.
is.
Glad they
God,
changed
what a
it.
terrible design.
Well, there's some people pitting, a lot of them. Now they're coming out. So we're looking at the replays. At least compared to IROC, this is going by relatively smoothly.
Indeed.
200 miles, 130 laps. Tyler Dugan is getting some of his laps back. He's going to be only 6 down.
Give a shout out to I think
I agree.
not really anyone to shout out.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, sometimes there's just really nothing to say.
Shout out to Robert Dorman, 47 laps down.
Probably admitting.
Probably.
Got
But
the
he did start the
Supermax.
race.
He's starting parked, and then what if David Hoots did that? Lap 1. Pulled her in. I got a text message about an hour ago. It says, "Get free stuff from Home Depot." It's from a number that's not in my contact list. I'm gonna report it as junk.
Get free stuff. What kind of stuff?
If I wanted to get free stuff from the Home Depot, I'd rob it
Okay.
in Minecraft.
I got a text earlier. It says, cheese, please. Order in the Sonic app to redeem a cheesy new reward. September 16th to the 18th. See details.
Did you apologize for not getting that deal yet?
I was going to get, because it's a $1 grilled cheeses.
Okay.
I was going to get it tonight, but I got the milkshake instead. So you can only have
Oh,
one
what?
deal.
The caution is out.
Is it?
It is. I don't know why. They're
there it is.
they're wrecking now. Well, that was after the caution.
What the?
I have a feeling that this was accidental. Or maybe was there a car stopped on track at some point? Oh no. But they Wyatt Tinsley, with no regard for human life, flies in. Well, we got some more caution laps.
Do you think it was like that one Charlotte race where the cameraman was zooming in and out of the the safety workers on the back?
Yeah.
That's a funny clip.
Yeah.
That's what the cameramen do to like, get the director's attention. They zoom in and out.
Yeah.
But they never catch it on like the broadcast.
I want to watch. Let's. You know what? Under caution. Let's watch that.
Yeah, let's
clip.
watch that.
what year was that?
It was.
Is that 04?
Oh man, somewhere around that.
It'd be a quick yellow.
Yeah, what was that yellow?
I think it was just I think it was just an accidental caution.
Was it? Can you check to see if Robert Dorman may have thrown that on
Did
accident?
Robert Dorman make a whoopsie? Oh, we gotta get rid of that. Oh no, it's the control F12. Oh no, my
We're gonna hit
goodness,
the
that's the wrong
camera.
button.
We're
That's a lot of
stopped on
work.
the track. Scroll down. Wait, what?
Well, if the caution was a natural one, then it didn't.
Oh.
It wouldn't simplify. It wouldn't announce
Wyatt
it.
Tinsley saying, "Oops, my B."
Or was I behind? I don't think was I. I wasn't behind, was I?
No, you weren't behind because.
Maybe I was. You never know. But I mean, he still did make it oopsie, regardless of if it was the caution or not.
I'll find the video next caution.
Appreciate it.
Watch it.
Charlotte. Safety vehicle on track.
I guess you found it already.
I sure haven't because there's no like.
I think it's probably in a
clip of it.
compilation.
It's in a
video.
compilation. I just don't know which one.
Oh, I'm gonna have to comb through. I'll do NASCAR
Crazy caution moments.
crazy.
NASCAR under caution, insane, crazy moments.
NASCAR's strangest cautions.
I'm gonna make a YouTube channel where I just completely steal word for word and re-upload the like full video and description and everything of like just random YouTubers' content for NASCAR YouTube. I just do Black Flags Matter videos, like King Kyle Busch.
Yep.
Bandeira verde, tá valendo.
They're on it.
Found it.
Builders MLG. It's just wow, 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 wow. Albert Pujols has hit home run 698. So Michael Cozy Jr. and Matthew Zwack are clear. Dylan Dreiling getting shoved by Tyler Gary right now on the bottom. That's why I need to turn on the fucking Yankee game. It's on Prime Video probably.
I'll put it in creative department.
I appreciate that.
Drailing. Newcomer up to the front.
He's going through this race. He's got help from Tyler Gary. Gary's showing what a strong push on the bottom can do. It can set that 83 car even and even to the lead past Michael Cozy Jr., but quickly Cozy battles back to even and half a car length in front with help from Zwack.
We got a lapped car. I'm not sure who that is. But they'll be catching him within the next 2 laps.
Looks like the game is
Oh,
not
some contact from the back. Ethan Kiani and someone got together.
38's had a interesting race.
See what
Oh,
this
AJ
lap car
Green
does.
making a power move. Dylan Dreiling gets shoved to the lead as Dugan will drop to the bottom. Listen, Jordan, hear me out. Listen. Listen. It's been fixed. I just go and I pick random fucking tickers from like the past month or so that are just like some of them work, some of them don't. One version of this ticker is correct though. You know what? I want to see if I can pull it up right now. I have it somewhere. It's a fucking catastrophe. It's a nightmare.
Dylan Dryling's going to back out and go to the back.
This is just... It's horrible. Horrible. You see, now I can't find that one. So I mean, it's whatever. It's there somewhere. We'll find it. You only honestly even notice it, like, you barely even fucking see it. It's black on black, or gray on gray. You know, what'd be great too is if ATVO didn't suck, and then we wouldn't have this issue.
Anyway. Approaching halfway.
We are. We're about 4 laps. It's kind of been they're kind of just hanging out. It's been Cozy and Zwack and Jorgensen. Gary was there for a lot, but those 3 on the outside lane, they've just been chilling for the first half of this race, and nothing really going. They're not in a rush, and I don't blame them.
I think if the first 2 cars on the top know what they're doing, it's very difficult for that bottom one to do anything.
Sure is, and it's right now on that bottom lane is 2 people who I think we're gonna see driving that Xfinity car in the Pro Series in a couple months. Is Parker White and Tyler Gary. I don't know. Is Gary good on points? I don't want to jinx him.
I have no idea.
I don't want to like completely. Oh, they're talking about. They're giving a boner update.
I was just talking about starting from the top or the bottom line to get there. They got there. I don't know what happened.
Say Parker White and Tyler Gary, 2 very fast drivers in the Road to Pro Series. So if anybody is going to get there, it's going to be them. And 3rd on that bottom lane, Seth the Merchant, another decent sim racer to say the least.
Gary and Parker got separated there into turn 3. Looks like they're back up.
This inside line is sneaky strong. Wyatt Tinsley's emerged there as well. Oh, Perry's there. It's been the usual, or not the usual suspects, but the same guys in the front of the pack for the most part. We really haven't seen any incident inside the top 10 as we have crossed the halfway point.
Dipping down a bit so I can get some clean air so we can push again.
Shove.
Because Zwack has been glued to his rear bumper ever since the bottom line started picking up some steam.
Zwack has stayed loyal to whoever's been in front of him. It was Gary for a lot of the start, and now it's that 99 of Cozy, and he's shoving him. He's giving him a piece of his mind going into turn number 1. So they're 3 wide further back. That's the Merchant getting put in the middle. They sorted out easily.
That was a netcode wall thing. They were actually in the wall.
While Perry's pitting. I don't know why. Is this some sort of like cracked ass strategy? Guess we'll have to find out. Oh, I just got a da-da-dum button. Oh, it's from Streamlabs. That's not good. Oh, what? I got like, you know the Windows notification that goes da-da-dum? And it's like, then it blinks yellow in your thing. The taskbar.
Oh.
Like the icon blinks yellow in the taskbar on the bottom.
I know the blinking. I never get a sound for it.
But it showed up with the blinking yellow was on the Streamlabs tab, and it startled me for a second. But it looks like the stream is alive and well. So
it's fine. 31 people tuned in.
Hell yeah. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Make sure to drop a follow if you haven't already. And
We're on
yeah.
lap 69. How can you not follow for that?
Sex. And we're on lap 70.
That was a delayed lap.
It sure was. Really wanted to hang on to that lap 69 for as long as they could. Seth the Merchant has gotten to the bottom, and he has gotten clear, and now he's going to try to slide up in front of Frank. And it works. Oh, Parker! Fishtailing through the tri-oval. Oh, Wesley Pearson's in the
Wesley.
bottom. Oh, look out. Nearly 4 wide.
New leader.
Seth the Merchant rockets to the front. And here comes Matthews Wag. Business is picked up here as we've crossed the halfway point.
Zwak does not want to be third. He wants to be a line leader.
And he might have made a mistake there. Oh, is there going to wreck behind him? Wyatt Tinsley. Roth in the 12. I believe that's Signer.
That could have been tragic if they didn't reconfigure that dog leg.
It would have. There's a couple of horrific incidents I've already avoided tonight. Let's take a look at what happened here off of turn 4. Cozy, or Zwak rather, went for the lead. First bit of action really at the front, and Tim just a little low off the corner.
Yeah, he
and
just pinched him in
gets
there.
into Jacob. Christopher Williams was involved as well into the outside wall. They're going to probably pit.
Seth picked the perfect time to get to the front.
Yeah, within a half a lap. Oh, Swag nearly.
Okay.
Swag flew the fuck in there. God damn.
Oh, and he's running.
Brian
people
Hicks
over.
rule. He's killing every man on every
He's
crew.
back out of the pit stalls.
He's been exposed and he's returned back to the asphalt. They're in the pits though. Nobody's taking. Oh, Zwak's taking tires. That's interesting. They're all taking tires. I guess it doesn't matter.
I guess if they're filling it up.
Guess it
Although how
either
big is the fuel tank?
it either does matter or it doesn't matter, as if they're taking tires. That's how you know.
I think now is the perfect time to watch that video.
Where'd you send it again? I apologize.
It's in the creative department.
It's fired.
Field coming to get the green flag. And the green flag's in the air, and they put the caution back out because they still had safety vehicles on the track in turns 1 and 2. What in the world? What were they thinking?
What were they thinking?
Trucks still out on the racetrack, and somebody hasn't. Some guys
I love
haven't
how
seen it yet.
the truck just was stopped there. Like he didn't try
hanging
getting
out.
off
They
the
waved
track.
the
just
green with
posted up.
safety vehicles. You see them there,
What
still
were they
on the
thinking?
track on the apron.
This
between turns
dude, these dudes driving through, they're like,
1 and 2.
holy
These are
shit!
live pictures
Oh, it's
of
snowing.
It's snowing in Bristol.
Put the caution back out. The green, and they put the caution back out because they still had safety vehicles on the track in turns 1 and 2.
It's
What in
05.
the world? What
think.
were they thinking?
They got about 3 trucks still out on the racetrack.
And somebody hasn't. Some guys haven't seen it yet.
Casey Kane was
The
flying
funny
up
thing
on
is,
him.
those 2 white trucks right there, they're probably still in service today at those tracks.
I bet they are. And the funny thing about those is that they were in like turn 1.5 when the green flag came out. So
Yeah.
like everybody probably saw them. They're like, oh shit. Well, we are. Well, Perry's being scored as the leader, but I don't. It shouldn't be
He
correct.
did pit, but
He's being scored as. ATVO is such a fucking incredible application.
he did pit. I would assume he's the lucky dog. His caution.
Yeah, he's dropping back.
It's
now.
showing him 24th on the ticker.
ATVO is very, very odd, but it is
I guess there's no
working
luck
itself
dog.
out.
You just get your laps.
There's 2 first place. Seth the Merchant and Jacob Roth are both in first place on the timing screen. So is
Yeah.
Jacob Williams and Michael Cozy, Christopher Williams, Matthew Zwack. They're all fifth. It's very bizarre. Hopefully it'll correct itself here once we take the green flag with Seth the Merchant and Michael Cozy on the front row.
Bandeira verde, tá valendo.
Green flag is out.
Boogity! It's a good start for the outside. Oh, Seth the Merchant gets turned! What just happened?
Oh no!
Oh, and the caution comes out because of that. What?
Yeah.
I looked down at my phone for 5 seconds and the leader gets spun and did Matthews whack do it?
I think it might have been a bad push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They got hooked together, and these cars are real touchy with the steering, I guess. So you just sort of back and forth and just hook them.
It's bizarre because it really didn't look like that bad of a shove from Swag.
You can
Let's
see
go
it-
on
you can-
board.
I think you can see a bit of a shift.
Yeah, just a bit, but even a tiny
There he
one.
starts to lose
Yeah.
contact. What an asshole! Just wrecked him.
Complete piece of shit. I will never, ever forgive him for this heinous criminal act. So they're gonna bring it down. Oh, they said psych.
Seth's reign at the top was very short-lived. He's back to where he started.
Yeah,
He has to do it all again.
sure does. I believe in him though. He can do it.
Anyone can do it. It's him.
ATV is crazy messed up right now.
So why do they only pave like a part of or not pave part of the pit lane?
It's a good question.
I don't know. Like
What part of the pit lane isn't like the boxes? You mean?
the start?
Or like, unfortunately,
It's all the old like concrete.
it's a lot of work to paint that. I want to show you what's going on my timing screen. So you see how Michael Cozy Jr. is being scored as your leader, but so is Rod Flag. Talagari
Yeah.
scored as second. Also, Mo Perry is scored in second. Parker White and Christopher Williams are both in third.
Lots of ties here.
Yeah, several ties. We don't really... Lots of scoring errors going on here at Roddcar. Robert Dorman is just...
I think that's what happened to NASCAR's timing sheet. What race was that at Martinsville a couple years ago? Well, they
Yeah,
did,
when
like 50 laps under
when
caution.
Jimmy Johnson won.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in 2016.
Do you think that's what happened?
That's
Their timing
yeah,
screen?
there's like, what the fuck? Now they're being scored on ATVO is taking the checkered flag.
Oh, congratulations.
What a disaster
Verde,
for App
verde,
Junior
verde.
TVO. The green flag is back out. It's a quickie. Not like a quickie on a Friday night, as Chris Myers would say.
You think Tyler Gary's shaking in his boots? Now that Matthews Wack is behind him after what he just witnessed?
Just absolutely horrified that Matthews Whack, is the intimidator. You know how you'll see shots of the gearbox, the rear-facing camera with the 3 car in the background, and it'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so scary. Like, this is what the intimidator.
Red leader at your circle.
This is what strikes fear in the eyes of sim racers everywhere. I fuck with this camera out of the back, out of the showing it from the leaders. Three wide, back for 6. That's Buccialia, Persson, and Jorgensen.
Yeah, top line's about to fall apart because they're 3 wide behind him.
Oh, and Mark
With
is
just 2 cars.
He's swerving.
Once that 3 wide gets figured out,
Looks like it's getting figured out now as Buccioli will drop. Pearson's going to come up to help Zwack. Oh, I think we have one on the wall there, maybe.
yeah, maybe.
Looked like it. I guess not.
Oh, Cozy bailed ship.
Sure did. Now it's what we saw for the first about 30, 40 laps of this race was Cozy Gary's whack on that outside lane and controlling things as we're inside 50 to go now. Starting to get down to it. Oh, we got a caution. For what? Oh, they're wrecking at the back. Rocky Boyd. What happened to... Oh, Seth the Merchant got involved in another wreck. But it wasn't even his fault. Oh.
Oh. Wrong place, wrong time. See, that's what happened. Oh, my goodness.
Speaking of wrong place, wrong time for Rocky. We got clipped there at the very end.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're messing around with the back.
Oh.
You just get collected and stuff. That's not your issue.
That is certainly the case, and Seth didn't need his fast repair after the first wreck. He'll certainly need it after that, because that thing is destroyed. The right front tire is in the engine.
Yeah, that's real. Accurate. If I'm Rocky Boyd, I'm not very happy Seth didn't even try to hold his brakes.
Yeah, it's a tough break, you know. So they're pitting.
See, it's not paved. It's the old concrete.
Yeah, I see that. That's weird. And I noticed that, and I remember that now that it's I see it again.
I think there's another spot in pit road at the end.
Probably because there aren't pit stalls that far back.
Don't they do drag racing here on the
Do
pit
they?
lane?
Maybe.
I think they do drag racing sometimes on this pit lane. So that could be why they didn't pave the starting spot.
That actually makes sense. It's a pretty wide pit road.
Yep.
Rod Flag has stayed out.
Classic. Name a more iconic duo.
Than Rod and just staying out under the caution.
And then pitting the next lap.
It was a real shame that I was made aware today that you have to submit paints for the college series by midnight tonight. So I'm gonna just have a flat white car with the number 54 slapped on the side of it. My college. Which, I mean, I honestly don't mind. I actually like having cars like that most of the time. It's kind of just how I roll.
Why couldn't you just whip up a quick one?
Because I'm not built like that. I mean, I will whip up. It will be whipped up, but it's just like going to be very basic. I was started on it, and then the broadcast came upon us.
What did you have going, you know?
I put my school...
previous 12 hours of the day.
Work.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I came home from work, and I was like, I'm just going to relax.
You should download GIMP on your laptop.
I don't have a laptop, unfortunately. I have an iPad.
You should buy a laptop, download GIMP and iRacing on it, and paint while you're at work.
I have an iPad, and I use Photoshop on it. I don't yet. There's a Photoshop app.
How?
What do you mean how? Not iRacing.
You're just gonna move your finger around.
I mean, yeah.
What?
It doesn't.
How's that gonna work?
That's
not gonna be very accurate.
I mean, it works. I'm not gonna use it for fucking hardcore shit that I would use for my do on my computer, but like all for like simple graphics and stuff. In my opinion, I think it will be fine. The real issues at my work is that the internet is just horrific. I can barely get anything done, so it's honestly rendered pretty irrelevant anyways. Rod flag is stayed out for good. Usually he pits, but he's going to lead him down to the green flag here with 45 laps to go.
Top two have really good pushers behind him, so he might be even for a while.
Still a pretty sizable amount of cars without any worries in terms of what were you seeing that I wasn't?
Grayling and Rod almost had to come together right there.
A lot of cars still have their fast repair, or they're still clean, so I don't think we're gonna. I think we're going to see some cautions here, most likely.
Dylan is keeping that top line down against the bottom line. I'm not sure if... I think if he does that again here, Tyler Gary and Matthews would jump up and try to jump him on the outside.
Sick and tired of it. Will Gary try to get clear down in front of Rod flag if he gets that opportunity? Got help from Zwack as of right now, but
yeah, there they go. Gary's trying it.
They're gonna
he's gonna do it.
They're gonna dispose of him. Dryling drops in front of flag.
Zwack didn't like what he saw. He went way high.
Oh, that bottom is accordioning big time. Back around the Guardian boys. It's Corbin, Simmons, and Cootie. Gary has assumed the lead on the outside as Rod does not like it. Rod is gonna drop out. He's sick. He's gotten his 3 laps of tight racing, and now he's gonna back out. Oh, this could get interesting with Bruce. Hold on to it.
Oh, that's a gaggle of cars back there trying to sort it out.
They certainly have not settled down at all. Wesley Pearson's emerged again. Was to set the Merchants already back up inside the top 15. And that Wendy's machine. Brandon Monsive sticking it up the middle on Michael Cozy Jr. as they come off turn 2.
Cozy fell back a lot on that restart after...
Oh, Cootie got sent by Max Williams, but or Jacob Williams rather, and he holds on to it. These goddamn fucking Williams, I can't differentiate them. Oh! Brandon went to the bottom on Christopher, who didn't appreciate it, I don't think, because they're really working on it right now. Perry into the wall.
Judd is doing everything he can to get around him, but he keeps on following.
Here comes Scott Warren, who we haven't said much about since his tragic incident in IROC. Now in the main event, he's entered the top 10. I actually don't even know if he's in the top 10 because my fucking timing screen is fucked up.
Looking up to Matthew Zwack, he's now at the trail of the top one. Wasn't he like second?
Yeah, they're making moves. He's in 4th.
AJ Green is falling out of the line.
Oh boy!
And the pace has really picked up here.
Sure has. They are getting a move on. We're inside 40 to go. AJ Green's entered the fray for the first time. We usually haven't seen much of him. We don't see much of him at the front till the very end in these Roddcar races, but here he is. There's still 3 wide. Scott's getting put in the sucker hole.
That bottom line has a lot of strong cars down there. I think they'll get a shot right here.
Sure does, and Brandon Monsive has been very impressive. He's confidently striding through the field. Up into the top 5, up into 4th. He's got a top 3 on this Roddcar season. Maybe he can get a win today at Atlanta.
Matthew Zwack finally achieving his goal of leading a line as he almost gets turned right there.
He's had to push people for 94 laps, but finally Wesley Person!
That's going to be a big one. Oh.
Oh, and they're still wrecking it further up.
Oh no! Back into the pack.
Trouble.
Goes someone. I don't see who. it
Jaden
was.
Carter, I believe, in the 7. ATVO is so bad right now, man.
I want to restart it.
I'm going to under this caution. Let's take a look at what happened. What
Wesley just
number
got a
was that? It was Wesley
Back
Pearson.
push from behind. I think it was the merchant behind him.
Sure was. I think they just checked up on the bottom. Might have been all.
Yeah, I think Zwack was getting a bit shaky there, which caused whoever's behind him to check up. And I checked the whole bottom.
Oh, man. Right up into Scott.
What a long crash.
What a shame. Well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and restart ATVO while we have the chance. As
The leaders are pitting.
Matthews Wax in the lead, and he's pitting, and everybody's following.
He finally got to the lead, and the caution came out.
ATVO.
What's the worst spot for mosquito bite?
Underneath the testicle.
Okay.
Like on
How's
the
a
bottom.
Mosquito, how is a mosquito getting there?
I mean, fall asleep at a nude beach.
Okay. I'm thinking in between your small toe and your like second small toe, like other small toe, like in between there. I got the fold.
I feel like it would just be like. I feel like that's almost even more so than underneath the testicle. How are you getting there?
No, there's a they can get there.
Are you sure?
Barefoot, just walking, standing around. Mosquito lands on your
It's
toe
true.
and just bites there.
That is very true. Good news, the restart fixed it. So Benjamin White is your leader. Stayed out under caution. Dreiling is second, and then everybody else after that pit.
What's the worst spot you've had a mosquito bite personally?
I can't remember a mosquito bite that was like so bad that like like for being bad and like for being in a specific region. I got stung by a bee like in my neck once when I was a kid. I wasn't
I've
like
never been stung by a bee or a wasp.
it was not. That was the only time I've been stung by a bee. It wasn't serious or anything. I just had to what's it called? The fucking what's it called? The thing they poke you with.
Epinephrine pen?
No, the fucking the bees poke you with. The fucking
Stinger?
stinger, yeah.
Are you dumb?
Yes. I am dumb. Leave me alone.
Fucking what
Are you dumb? You called you
What-
asked, you said EpiPen.
No, I thought you were talking about like something else.
I thought obviously.
I like faded away from the conversation for a second, and then you're like, "What do they poke you with?"
Yeah. Oh my god, I feel like an idiot. Well, the stinger was
What do they sting you with? Oh, the stinger.
it
Yeah.
was in my I feel like I thought they called it
the
something.
bee knife,
Shut the fuck up. The bee stabber.
the bee stabber, the bee
The bee
needle.
The bee EpiPen. But yeah, I had it. It was stuck in my neck, and I had to get it out. Got it out with a credit card. Well, they're gonna.
How much is the interest rate on that?
It was 24.99% APY. Well, you just like I don't even remember how they did it. I think it was just my mom doing it, but like you just flick it up out of it. Like I don't even know. It's a lot of work.
Just get a pair of tweezers.
Yeah, maybe we didn't have one.
I asked this bug bite question because I got a bug bite right on my Achilles tendon.
Ooh, that's not fun. Yeah. Not good at all.
Verde, verde, verde.
Hey, they're going. Oh, the bottom isn't though. A bit of a chain reaction. Honestly, do you have itchy elbows? Like-
No, I don't actually.
Well, I have itchy elbows, so I'd say especially like if I get my, if I like in grass for whatever reason, my elbows are touching grass, then they get very itchy. So, I guess a mosquito bite on the back of my elbow during the summertime would be very unfortunate.
I wonder if Seth has any hard feelings for Matthew Zwack. Now he's
gonna-
in a position to dump his ass.
He's gonna intentionally wreck him.
Although now.
Oh, Molperi just.
Molperi.
Oh, boy.
I thought.
Oh, there they go.
there
Andrew
it is.
Cootie.
Amarela, amarela.
And Nathan Chiani again.
Oh, Frisch involved. Sat in the back all day and he's still wrecked.
Tom McGinnis is there. What happened? Let's take a look at what happened to Molperi first.
You know, I mean, 30 laps seems pretty short relevant to the 130 laps, but it's really a long ways to go. I don't know why they're so bent up by racing this hard.
And then just a little bit of contact between Jacob Williams and Cootie.
I mean, that's the distance of like an A fixed here.
Yeah. They were just all trying to finagle and get past Mo and cause one. What happened to Frisch here?
I think he got hit from behind.
Oh, he gets tagged by Tom McGinnis.
He should be fine. He hit the right rear first.
He caught a break. Yeah, he looks fine. He's up to speed, so he should be okay. He obviously can't be too happy with. We haven't really said his name a single time in 100 laps, and he is involved. He's got pretty decent damage on that right front too, but nothing new damage Mama can't fix for you.
As long as it's not wheel damage, you're fine.
Tyler Gary has driven very far ahead of the field to assert dominance over them. Some people are pitting like Benjamin White.
Again.
Rocky Boyd, Tyler Davala, Jaden Carter. Have you
I
turned
just
on...
think-
go ahead.
I think these guys are a bit too aggressive for 30 laps to go.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I love that pit sign right there. Stop here, dipshit. It's at the bottom.
And then there's an actual stop sign
Yeah, and
a little
this,
further up.
what else is there?
Not much.
Not a lot of custom ones. There's the Oklahoma
Wazoo and Oklahoma. Oh, there's
the British.
Microsoft Paint 16.
Yeah.
Have you turned on keyboard haptics?
On the iOS?
In iOS 16?
I have, and I love it.
I'm a big fan of it as well. I realized I turned it on, I think, yesterday, and great improvement. I'm also a big fan of the lock screen improvements. I honestly don't care about anything else in the update, but the lock screen is
That's all
looks
pretty much
awesome.
what it was lock screen and haptic. That's all it was. I have a bit of an issue with the lock screen because you can't customize the default one.
Yeah, that's annoying.
So I don't really understand. Do you have the smiley face in the corner of your screen?
I do not. I have a picture of Tiger Woods.
If if you set the focus on one of the home screens to normal, you get a smiley face next to your clock.
Oh, the focus. I don't fuck with the focus much.
Yeah, focus is bullshit.
Focus is... I don't have it on anything. I didn't realize there was a normal focus.
Maybe I made the normal. I can't remember.
I'm gonna make one. It's actually a part of that feature, part of that update that I thought was really cool. The new updates to the focus, because I can't tell you how many times I've been watching like a sporting event and on my phone, and there'll be a notification for it before it happens because it's delayed. Like if it's a local event, I have notifications turned on for the team. So I will eventually be making one that mutes notifications for sports apps at points.
So I just did some research and I made the normal focus myself, and you get to choose what emoji you have.
Oh, see, I'll maybe toy around with that shit like tomorrow, because I was messing around with it a lot yesterday and the day before. But I don't know. New iOS updates are always a blast.
Bandeira verde, tá valendo.
They're green again. What about AJ Green, by the way, on the outside of the front row here as we restart?
Once again, Matthew Zwack has been relegated to pushing. I'm sure he's very happy about that.
It's pushing P.
Oh, Oh, he's getting pushed by the pusher behind him. Surprised that wasn't a big step.
Oh, they're wrecking
they're
again.
wrecking.
And they
They kept it
somehow
all straight.
gather it. It started around Gavin Newton. Let's take a look here. It looks like they were like 4 wide. Jack Mason, Gavin has some contact. So they're cutting it up here now. AJ Green has assumed the lead. Matthew Zwack shoving him. Mark Jorgensen in third. Rod Flags up to fourth.
Okay. Did we do picks?
Sorry, what was that?
Did we do picks?
We didn't do picks.
I think it's time for 25 laps to go. 25 laps to go picks.
The Camping World 25 to go picks. My Camping World 25 to go pick is Brandon Monseve is going to win this race.
My Camping World 25 to go pick is Seth the Merchant.
Ooh.
He's shown that he can get. He's shown that he has the stuff to get back up there, which he's going for right now by himself.
Our Credit One Bank ones to watch.
Seth with no help down there. He's not going to get far.
I think this is what these guys in the lead pack wanted.
Yeah.
I think it was everybody was expecting that to be a caution there, but it's broken up these groups into 2 mildly sized groups of about 10. This one's led by Cozy, Parker White, Jacob Williams, Max Williams.
And that group before that's about to pull away from the people behind.
We'll see if they can make up the time. It's 1.9 seconds from Cozy up ahead to Dreiling to latch onto that group. He's got him in eye shot.
And as you saw, the lead pack is getting double foul now. That's going to help these people behind tremendously.
About a 10th faster last lap, and they will catch at that pace. And it's continuing to develop even more. The 56 of Dean Clavitt, second in points.
They're lined up now. And the lead pack is all sorts of messed up.
Didn't even get to show the points. We're 4 races in, or 4 races to go in the season as AJ Green goes to the lead again.
Seth got to the lead.
Merchant got to the lead when we were looking at the second pack and talking about them. AJ Green has taken it back. And he already, since we started talking about it, 0.4 of a second made up by Michael Cozy. These guys are going to get here, and they will get there with time.
Expect them to shove it through the middle.
And they are going to have
huge run.
They're going to have a hell of a run. That's exactly right.
We'll see if the last cars in these lines will be ready for that.
So Bucciolia and Warren, as for now, see if they'll maybe block the suicide mission.
But once they do catch and they try to go through the middle, expect that's not going to go over well.
Zwack clears up in front of Green.
What's the second pack looking like?
They are.
They're there.
They're there. I was about to say.
Them there within the next lap.
They're within 0.8 of a second. They've got the draft. They'll have the run. It's 5 cars though, just about. Cozy.
Watch. Where will they go with their run?
So it is 5 cars. Dean Clavitt has latched onto it, which that's huge for the points because he will put himself in position to be in this lead pack if we stay green to the end.
I think if they catch this pack in the corner, they'll go high. If it's on the straightaway, I think there might be enough room. He's gonna latch onto the bottom. He's gonna go middle.
But will he have anything to work with? Parker goes with him for now, but run kind of stalled out.
Yeah, him and Parker got separated right before they cut the pack. And they're getting stalled out now. Nowhere to go. But a big sigh of relief that they made it.
Yeah, those guys certainly have to be happy that they're even able to be up here battling for the win. Inside of 20 to go. Certainly, cautions are... I would be very surprised if we don't see one, but you want to be up here at the end. Track position matters. They're 3 wide for last in this group for some reason. Need to be at least making sure they don't lose it again.
And once again, will Seth play nice with his whack after what Zwack did to him? Or
Sure he won't.
are they cool with it?
Gotta
Does
remember.
Seth understand what happened?
Remember the Roddcar 500 many moons ago. It was Matthew Zwack and Seth the Merchant colliding for the win. I'm sure Seth doesn't remember it too much. Zwack lost out on $500 though, so I'm sure he does.
Oh, Gary made a tight move to the top right there.
Not to suggest that. Sorry, go ahead.
Rod flag at the checkup, and that top lane is oh, they're back to normal. Never mind.
They got a big run back up on the 26 of Gary. I'm sure Zwack will not be hesitant to screw the Merchant over rather for his own gain here as we get down to the final 15 laps.
And this is where I'd expect the Wesley lost the pack. This is where I'd expect the intensity to pick up.
Yeah, as we get inside of about 10 laps to go, this is 30-second laps, so a little bit shorter than a normal play race. Might be psychologically not clicking with them that time-wise they don't have as much as they usually would with 15 laps to go on one of these Roddcar events.
Expect Tyler, Gary, and Cody to bottom and get that bottom lane formed up to make a move to the front.
They've got
I'm sure Tyler Gary does not want to be sitting there fourth on the line.
They've got 2 cars separating them right now as AJ Green drops all the way back on the bottom. It's mostly fizzled out there. Brandon Monseve and Scott Warren still trying to make something happen. We're starting to see the last person of this group start to lose it. It's Dreiling losing it. Now he's off the pace.
Something must have happened.
Has to pit maybe, I think, because he stayed out on that last caution, so probably has to bring it in.
Interesting strategy.
Not giving up completely on the bottom yet. There's 2 cars between Cozy and Gary on the outside. That'll be the tandem to watch for, is Gary rather, trying to make some sort of progress.
Drop down and get to the front of that bottom lane.
Dean Clavitt and Jack Mace, or rather Max Williams, trying to hold on to this lead group. Don't want to suffer the same fate that Wesley did.
Seth pushing Zwack stronger. Bottom lane is starting to fall apart again.
It's just 3 cars. They're holding even for the most part on that bottom, but just not going anywhere. They don't have the formation that they need. I'm sure that the lane-wise will get thrown out as we get to the closing stages as to which lane might be preferred. It's going to be which lane can get you to the front as we get inside of 10 to go.
Bad push. AJ Green was almost pointed towards the inside wall right there.
Got the feeling that everybody is currently just trying to, it's the calm before the storm. Everybody's trying to figure out what they're going to do and maybe wait for somebody to make that first move. And we'll have to see who it is. Zwack knows that he's a sit and duck up here as long as he's in the lead. But there's not much you can do about it. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Brandon Monseve is shoving hard on that bottom.
Getting pushy down there. I don't like that. That's the second lap in a row right there that they almost wrecked.
Dean made an aggressive move to the bottom, trying to get some track position, trying to get some points. There's his closest rival, Cozy, is 3 wide with him right now.
And any chance that bottom had is just gone now after that bobble.
Oh, we got a caution in the second pack, Andrew Cootie.
And that changes everything.
It's a hard wreck for Cootie.
Well, did they have enough fuel to make it to in the first place?
That's a good question.
How many laps green was that? That was like 30 laps green. 25 laps green.
Man.
Oh, my goodness.
That is a hard hit. Yeah, they might not have even been able to make it on fuel, but I don't know. That's a tough hit for Andrew Cootie. Wesley Pearson was involved as well. Tough break for him. But that will certainly change things. We'll see if anybody comes in for fuel here for the green-white checkers. Seth in second, Jurgensen third, Gary fourth, Rod Flag fifth, Buccialia the 32nd and sixth, AJ Green in seventh, Cozy eighth, Scott and Brandon Monteve round out the top 10. Some of the guys that are going to be alive again, Jack Mace, Tyler Davala, Christopher Williams, Rocky Boyd was involved in that last wreck, Benjamin White will have a shot as well. So everybody's staying out at the front. A few guys coming in here at the back. Parker White, the first to bring him in from 11th.
Now, will the new tires, if they're, I'm assuming he's going to take tires, will that help him make moves up to the front? Will that be a big advantage?
He is getting some fresh rubber. It is minus 5% power in this, just as it was in the ARCA car, so we'll see. It would be, I would say, definitely beneficial if it were 0% power, but we'll have to see if he can make some progress. He'll be inside the top 20 here, currently being scored in 17th as he comes off a pit road, so he'll have the chance to make some headway. We'll be going green with like 5 to go, so.
What do you think Jimmy Johnson's top 40 percentage is in NASCAR?
Top 40?
Yeah. How many times did he finish outside the top 40?
How many races did he, like 600 something probably? 700? Let's say 97.7% top 40 percentage. The only times that Jimmy Johnson didn't finish inside the top 40 in the Cup Series were every Daytona 500 in between when he won them.
And he finished, I remember it was a big deal at Watkins Glen one year. I think it was Watkins Glen where he finished dead ass last for the first time in his career. 43rd or whatever. I think it was Watkins Glen.
Jimmy had a really fun stretch there where he won the Daytona 500 and then just got wrecked every single fucking year. He finished like average 30. I think his average finishing was like 35th, like in that stretch.
Is Wax saving fuel down there, or is he just bored?
Very well, maybe. Oh, he's in 5th gear, so I'd imagine, yeah, he's certainly saving fuel. Probably just to make sure. And honestly, for Zwack, it might be a little bit more urgent because he led a decent amount of that green flag run. So
he did. Although them Toyotas have good fuel efficiency on the track and on the road. Buy yourself a Toyota Camry.
Make sure to do that.
It's almost Toyotathon, I think.
Hell yeah. Fucking sign me up. Toyotathon is the best time of the year.
Yep. I love every second commercial. Toyotathon.
Yep, fucking Jane or whatever goddamn name is.
Does Toyota even do commercials other than Toyotathon?
Yeah, they do. They're like the Let's Go places shit.
Oh, yeah.
What if... It would be really funny if instead of the normal Jane, they did Jane from Breaking Bad for like one commercial. People would really appreciate that, I'm sure. But anyways, you know what people are really going to appreciate is this restart in the final 6 laps.
Not sure if that was some wheel spin from Margaret or it was just some bobble or something. I'm not sure. But it doesn't matter because he's right on Zwack's bumper now.
These 2 lanes are on each other like stink on shit, as Travis Brown would say.
Formulating.
Maybe a little too much. Scott Warren sticking his nose up the middle. Jurgensen maybe even trying to do the same.
I gotta wonder, is there lane choice in Roddcar?
There is not. Or there is probably for the lead, but...
I'm wondering why Zwack...
Oh, man, Tyler Davala just knocked the wall down.
It's gonna be a wreck right here. That's
a
wreck.
There they
That's
go.
a wreck. They're 4 wide.
Oh, pow.
Oh.
Wesley Harrison again.
No caution. Yeah, caution's out. Yeah, that... I knew from that camera angle entering turn 1, that was not going to work out.
Yeah. Certainly. Let's see what happened to Davala here. It was the start of it. I don't get how you just hit the... I don't get... Okay, there was contact. I was gonna say, I don't get how you just hit the wall. It's not that hard, but he did. There was contact, and then
4 wide, just no.
It honestly worked out pretty well for a while, and then
It did.
all unraveled with Jacob Williams and Wesley Pearson.
Oh, do you see them flip the cone and it landed
I
perfect?
did. That's actually, we need to take a look back at that. That's fucking cool as shit.
But going back to his whack.
He
Wait, is he the leader?
He is the leader. Is he?
How?
He might not be.
Maybe he just went ahead.
Maybe he assumed the lead while we were looking at Tower Deval there. He's not pitting, so.
There's no way he got back to the lead.
You know what? Let's take a look. Let's.
He was like 5 car lengths back. Oh,
because that was a
I think
late caution, to be fair.
Wait, something doesn't seem right. Can you go like back to like a while?
Oh no! You know we got the caution light right there, and Matthews Wack is your leader.
Go back like a lap because he was far behind.
Oh, that's too far. Okay.
That's the restart. Because the bottom line fell apart. I guess he wasn't that far back.
Yeah, he wasn't. He dropped back
and this is where we took our eyes off it.
This is where he dropped back. He was about even with Buccialia, and then got a huge run there. Yeah, just held it off the corner until they.
Oh, and the side draft on Tyler Gary did not help Seth out.
But that was a big move from Buccialia and Cozy. That puts them into position here. Cozy up to 7th. So this will be our first rendition of the thing.
Oh,
wait,
gotta get him
is
in.
Is it gonna? Yeah, because we're getting 3 to go, and it's not the 2 to green.
Check the. I don't know.
It's not gonna show it yet, but it's gonna say it this time. It'll say this will be the final time we'll try for a green-white checkered finish.
No, but going back to the lane change or lane choice rule for the leader, I was surprised Wack didn't choose the top there because the top gets a huge run on these restarts. And that's where I'd want to be, is the top.
Rod, say it.
It's Roddcar overtime! Hell yeah! It's a green, white, checkered!
Hell yeah. We love Rod in this household. What a nice guy. Just stand-up model citizen.
Wack is
He's mega saving.
he's saving fuel, but at what cost? Because all that debris and dirt is all on his tires now.
It's like, that'd be honestly really funny if in real life, to save fuel, they went all the way to the inside wall. It's like, I can't let any of this banking get in. It's got to stay in the pickup. Well, this will be attempt number 1 of 3 to settle tonight's festivities.
Once again, is it confirmed that the leader has lane choice?
I don't think that's true. I think I just was talking out of my ass.
Okay.
They probably do not have lane choice.
Interesting. Because I would definitely choose the top in this situation. Tyler Gary.
Matthews Wack has not won a Roddcar race in quite a long time. It's been since like season 22, which is a long time for him. He's won some IROC races, but not Roddcar. See if he can get it done.
Well, stack up on the top.
Christopher Williams going to try to take advantage of it. As well as we go here with 2 laps to go. Dean Clavitt and Cozy and Dean Clavitt first and second in points. Nose to tail on the racetrack inside the top 10. The Merchant edges ahead down the back. A huge shove from Gary pushes him clear, but Jurgensen coming back strong on the inside with Swack.
Parker White making that 3rd line on the top.
And he's
Gavin Newton.
He's going to make it work. He's going to put himself in the top 10 as they see the white flag. Set the Merchants in the lead.
3 wide entering 1 further on back, but it's Tyler Gary with no help behind him because they're 3 wide for, what is that, 5th?
Oh, they're wrecking behind Scott Warren. That's going to be some...
Crash
now Cozy's wrecking. That's big
Oh
for the
my God.
points.
Parker White making a move for the win. Matthew Zwack gets into him.
3
Seth
wide
the
for
Merchant.
second. Seth the Merchant leading off turn 4. Is anybody going to get there? No. Seth the Merchant wins at Atlanta.
What a race for Seth the Merchant. Back to the front and then to the back again. Involved in 2 wrecks. And my pick is the winner again.
He's come all the way
2 for
back.
2 on the night.
And Seth, I believe, is now 2 for 2 in Roddcar at Atlanta. He won the All-Star race to kick off season 25. Wins the first regular season event at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. We'll wait for confirmation from Rod, as per usual, but top 3 for now is going to be Jurgensen, Zwacking, DeMerchant.
What I do expect to change on the finishing order is someone dove way below the apron on that finish.
Let's take
I'm
a
not
look
sure if Rod's going to like that.
at the finish here. Zwack pushed up the track a little bit there at the end, just trying to
That's Mark
get all
that
that
went
he
way down
could.
there. I'm not sure if
Did he
that's going to
gain
change
an
anything.
Did he gain an advantage from it? Probably not. But we'll see if he is allowed
That's what I would look
to
at.
hold that position. But it is DeMerchant, Zwack, and Jurgensen. Big development in the points as Cozy wrecked, finished in 16th. Let's actually take a look at what happened to Cozy there. And take a look at those wrecks on the backstretch. Cozy was involved. It all started around Scott Warren and Brandon Monsvay, who was my pick.
He just got pushed into...
They're just
Oh, yeah.
pushing hard, man. Now let's see what happened here. Oh, Gavin and Cozy
Gavin
just
tried to
going
make a-
for... Well, Gavin and Cozy were just going for the same space.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Gavin and Cozy tried to get in that middle line and at the same exact time. Just bad timing. And then they just... Oh, my God.
Just pile in. And he gets a great shove forward from Mo Perry there. Honestly, really tough because I know Cozy probably not too happy there, but there's really not much you can do. They made the same exact move at the same exact time. And did not help. But Dean Clavitt might be taking the points lead with that top 10th place finish into next week's doubleheader. And then 2 weeks from now we'll have the finale. So it'll be interesting. Frisch was third in points. He had
Frisch
a
had
chance.
a terrible day.
He had a terrible day. He only brought it home 20th in the end.
He didn't see the sunshine at the front.
He sure didn't. Well, what an event that was.
They're saying the win is good.
The win is good for the 57/62 of Seth DeMerchant. It's another win on the night for Noah Gregson.
Yeah.
Let's have a lovely conversation with them in the booth. Seth DeMerchant, your first Roddcar race back in a couple weeks, and you bring it home in victory lane in the Wendy's 62 machine. Make it 2 for 2 on the night for Noah Gregson. It was a up and down night for you. Went back to front to back to front. Got wrecked a couple times. Take me through it, and then ultimately at the end you got it done.
Yeah, we were having a lot of fun there. Went through the field, I don't even know, probably 4 or 5 times. I felt like I'd get spun or get damaged and had to fix my car and then drive through the field again. It just kept happening over and over again, and just was able to position myself at the end there, and Gary gave me a really good push, and we were kind of just controlling the line and waiting for the white flag so that we wouldn't have to restart on the bottom. I was trying to make sure I wasn't in the lead for the last restart because the side draft is just so broken that if you're on the bottom lane, there's nothing you can do at all. So
Yeah, it looked like it looked like it was really tough all night to get anything working on the bottom. Was it just a completely lost cause, or was there any chance of getting it to work on the bottom to get clear?
If you're on the bottom and someone's beside you, it feels like you're down a cylinder. Like you have no chance. Like the side draft feels like it's 4 times too strong.
Well, Seth, you overcame it tonight. Your first race back in a little bit, and in victory lane. So congratulations. Let's see you around.
Hell yeah, thanks, man.
That was Seth. Nice guy. And now we get to talk to Matthew Zwack, who close but no cigar again.
Schedule.
Oh, hello.
Wow.
Hi.
Hey, you finished second. It was close but no cigar again for you in Roddcar. I don't know how many times it's going to be before you can get a win. But it's been quite a long time since you got it. You led a lot of the end of that race there and just didn't get it done. Take me through the end of that race. Led a lot and then finish home second.
Well, there's simply not much we can do on the bottom there. First of all, a huge shout out to Mark Jorgensen. The only reason I finished in the top 5 that race was because he pushed me the whole way through. I'm happy we all got deserving top 3s there. I'm happy Merch won after I nearly murdered him off turn 2. Yeah, I got to the lead. Merch had no intentions of getting by me. I think just because fuel might have been a bit touchy and he knew he could control the field behind me. And I would have been tight if we got to all 3 GWCs, but I was pretty good on fuel, and really all I could do at the end was just hope Jor gave me a good enough push to try and win the race. I ran a very high line in the middle of 3 and 4 to try and get some side draft, and not knowing we were 3 wide, but it worked out. Just bottom couldn't get it done. It happens.
I actually have a question. We were talking about this in the middle. It was actually at the start of the race where it was Cozy and Gary in front of you, and then you were in third, and Cozy and Gary were a little bit lower on the track, running the middle, and you were running about a lane higher. Was there anything to that, or was that just...
I was plowing my ass off.
And you were just trying to get in that clean air?
Yeah, like when I was running above Gary at the start, that was to get clean air. The guy in second could follow the leader pretty well, but third on back wasn't. I enjoyed being up front. I really never run up front in Roddcar, and I think I was in the top 10 the entire race, maybe the top 5. I love this place. I love this track just as much as I love the old track. I know, but track position's key here, and I think I played it pretty well.
Well, second place is nothing to complain about. I know you want to get back in victory circle, but I know your day will come. So congratulations, Whack, on your second place finish.
I appreciate it.
That was Matthew's Whack. Mark's, I don't see him in Discord, which is unfortunate because he finished semi.
Gary got 4th.
He did get 4th.
Talk to him instead.
That's a lot of work, though.
Yeah, fuck Tyler Gary.
He just left too. Like, what an asshole.
Oh,
a dickhead. But yeah. Shout out to these Roddcar guys for putting on a great show again.
that was a fun race.
That was a fun race. I'm a big fan of this next gen car. This combo honestly is a lot of fun to race and to watch. Dean Clavitt takes the lead, or not. I'm not gonna say that. Not gonna say he takes the lead in the points yet, but he's looking very good in the points. It's gonna be a very tight race over the final 2 weeks. 3 races over the next 2 weeks. Doubleheader next week at, is it Daytona or Talladega? I don't know. It's one of them. Let's take a look at the schedule.
I just realized I took burgers out to thaw them out, like a couple hours ago, and I forgot about them.
That's not very well. Say goodbye to those burgers. Unless you don't live life dangerously.
I could.
So we'll be at Daytona International Speedway for a doubleheader next week, and then Talladega to round out the season. And then just a week after that, the season 26 schedule was released. This week, playoffs are back. So there'll be 10 drivers in the playoffs on points, which goes down to 6 cars from a Talladega doubleheader, which goes to 5 cars rather from a Talladega doubleheader, and then the best finisher at Daytona on December 16th will be the champion. So yeah, fun stuff ahead for Roddcar and the Puffer Zone Network as we're looking at the points. Michael Cozy Jr. is 4 points ahead of Dean Clavitt as we go into the final 3 races of the season. So plenty of opportunity there for both of them. Michael Cozy Jr. going for his 6th championship. Dean Clavitt going for his 1st. Who do we raid? Who do we send him to? Oh, Ben Billard, I think, went to go get his...
No, I'm looking.
Who do we send him to?
I don't have anyone. I'm not
logged in on
Derek
Twitch.
Justice.
Sure. I would have never thought, but I'd love to send him to Derek Justice because I haven't rated Derek ever, I don't think. They're not in a while.
And there's the points in the chat if you want to look.
It is. Dean Clavitt's 4 points shy of Michael Cozy Jr. So We here on the Puffer Zone Network will be back next Thursday for Austral at 9:30. I believe we're at one of the Nashville tracks, either Fairgrounds or Super Speedway. So tune in for that. And then a doubleheader next week in the Next Gen at Daytona and Roddcar. We're getting down to it in Season 25. 4 points separating the top two. You're going to want to check it out. So be here next Thursday and Friday, 9:30, 9 o'clock. Peace and love. God bless. For Ben Billard. Ben, thanks for being here tonight. I would have probably
Thank
gone
you for
in.
having me.
I think I would have gone insane if didn't have your company. So thanks for being here. For Ben Billard, I'm Matt Spalding. God bless. Go hang out with Derek. Have a good night.